Hey, every pony, it is Circuit Main! We are at episode 101! We have taken our big step, and now we continue on to further and bigger and better and crazier things! Till episode 200, do we go crazy and do other stuff that we probably regret the next day. However, that is neither here nor now. Besides, I'm sure we got plenty of regret already going on right now. Let's start off with yours truly. I am your host, as always, Circuit Main, and I have with me, on my left hoof, I have Blanked Mind.
Hi, every pony. Now, I know he wants to say it, but I'll tell you, D is not going to be here tonight, and I'm going to tell you why D is not going to be here tonight. He is shit-faced drunk. That's all you need to know.
Yes, unfortunately. For better or worse, D-Pad has finally taken into the beverage of champions, and has finally allowed himself a little liquor for the first time in his life. Unfortunately, he's also...
the first time he's drank, whatever he drank, he had too much.
Basically, he made several mistakes all at once, and he is feeling it now. So, unfortunately, D-Pad is not going to be joining us for this episode. Of course, some of you were here for the pre-show. I'm pretty sure you can understand why. Yes. But we still got quite a number of people to have fun with and join with us. Let's go ahead and introduce them. We have Deal Grist, who is going to be helping out with the interview.
Howdy, everyone. Glad to see...
That would be Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow. Glad to see you all again after our 100th episode, I should say. Still working on getting that rap tidied up to post on YouTube. Maybe that'll be a next week thing, but anyway, glad to see you all.
Gotta get to it, son.
Yep, and we also have joining us from the Otaku Ascended, the Anime King, Suki.
Hello, Circuit. It is certainly a good day today.
Stop that bullshit. We know you're faking.
We heard the paper.
What is it? Myself. I said, no, we ain't doing that.
Okay.
Wait. Yep. Hey, guys, what's up?
No, you don't have to worry. All of this is live. We don't script this. Now, let's see here. Now we have joining us for the panel, Nova, Brony.
I never regret singing Kindness to All doing that 100 stream. Just saying, I am a wonderful artist.
It's karaoke. You just pour your heart out, and that's what counts.
Pretty much. Pour your heart out and hope that it's not recorded. Unfortunately, in this case, it is. But we also have joining us the return of Hyping Mittens, Microphone Ghosts, and everything in between, Shadow.
Hello. AKA Wookiee Sex.
Yes, extreme Wookiee Sex.
Flash right here. You all... What's that word to say? Alright. Suck.
And finally, Silent Blast.
What is up, beauties? What is up, Brony Show staff?
And we're going to bring you lots of fun because we have 3 weeks worth of stuff we got to get through, including an interview with the amazing, the impeccable, the awesome Rob Doing of the Moonfall Tumblr, which is actually quite
cool things about it, but I've yet to look at myself.
I looked at a few pages, and it's actually quite the interesting Tumblr. Apparently, it's very story-driven, and I'm eager to hear what his thoughts on it, especially since he created it.
Who else caught that Minnesota Burns ripoff?
Minnesota Burns?
He knows what I'm talking about. Go on.
Yeah, he's the next one live.
Okay, but let's go ahead and start off with the first topic, which is What's Up, Bronies? And right off the bat, yeah, I went and finally saw the Equestria Girls movie. Now, in all honesty, I've been debating between two different fields on this. I've been debating, going into a nice in-depth review, talking about the things I love, the things I don't love. Basically, in all honesty, though, it would pretty much be a love fest because I really loved the movie, and it felt like a freaking tall glass of water in the desert, and you didn't even know you were thirsty. That's the feels I got from that. That was freaking awesome, but it was either that or just mention that I saw it, and I think it's awesome, and you guys should see it too, and we'll probably have to wait for the DVD to really give out a proper and full review.
It's actually going to be streamed on the hub at some point, so if you
Actually,
down to look at that.
that's going to be after the DVD comes out.
Oh yeah, they want to make money. Damn it, they don't want to lose the DVR.
Yep. But I decided that, yeah, unfortunately, since D-Pad was also going to be joining me with the movie talking, yeah, we'll pretty much say, I saw the movie. I think it's awesome. If you can see it in theaters, go ahead and do it. You will not regret it. It is everything that we've grown to love about the show. The subtle humor, the insane humor, little jokes and references, and yeah, even give a little bit to Bronies out there, which was pretty awesome. And also, stay for the credits. There's a little secret in the credits.
What movies nowadays don't do that? At least good ones, anyways.
Well,
Man
yeah.
of Steel didn't, shockingly.
Huh.
Well, I say good ones.
Any case, also for those of
there's been a
you,
lot of shitty Superman movies.
for those of you who can't catch it in theaters, apparently they also have took a video and recorded it.
Of course.
But it looks terrible. It sounds terrible. In all honesty, I don't think it does it justice.
Well, yeah, it's good old-fashioned camcorder in the fucking movie theater.
Camcorder in the
Yeah,
corner
yeah,
of the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
movie. They didn't even get the middle of the aisle recording. They got front row in the corner, so you're basically looking at some sort of weird angle thing going on there.
Oh, that's
Just like
worse.
misses half the screen.
Yeah. Well,
God, that person make you want to slap him.
yeah. In any case, that's enough of that there. But yes, recommendation: see the movie. Why? It's good. It's good Brony stuff. It is good Brony stuff. It's everything that we love about the show. And yes,
Seriously, same writing staff. Guess what? It was good.
yes. The only reason that I say yes, don't watch the rips though. Support the official release. Buy the freaking DVDs. Buy the Blu-rays. Please.
I say, like, if,
Everything.
Besides, I'm pretty sure they're only going to be $10. You can't shell that out.
man, you are some cheap sons of bitches.
Yes. Any case, enough of lambasting aside. Apparently, there have been a few arguments against the movie, though mostly it's because, but they're turning the ponies into girls and it's marketing.
It's always marketing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's always marketing. At least,
Transformers, people. You know, fucking Powers. That's bad of it. Fucking Power Rangers. Come on.
I'm just gonna say this though.
They want to make their money. Sorry.
Hasbro wants to make their money, and they can't fault them on that. At least we got a good writing staff that can make good with what they're trying to do. Yeah, I wish they would.
The toys look awful.
Yeah, the toys look terrible, but we'll get to that in a little
no,
bit.
there was a thing being said there. Enjoy the show, hate the marketing, I think is what they said.
Yeah,
think
trust the
these days,
writer.
what he was
Trust the
still
writers,
saying.
fear the marketing. I guess. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's what this all is marketing.
I looked
Yeah.
up pictures of the dolls the other day, and
Oh, it's just terrifying.
But we'll get to that in a little bit because we are going to have to talk about it at some point or another. But let's go ahead and does anybody else got anything else they want to pop in for? What's up, Brony?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with Deal.
There you go, deal.
All right. I'm going to shout out Julenja, who's in the chat. He saw the stream for the first time for 100th episode and hit me up on some other places I hang out, particularly Deal Pickle. Good job, Archer. Hit me up on Xbox 360, and he liked my emblems, and he actually commissioned me $10 to make an emblem of his OC on his account. So I guess that's the thing now. If you play Black Ops 2 and you have a 360 and you want to commission an emblem, let me know. But hey, other than that, that was probably the highlight of my week. So, yeah.
Yeah, Juju's a little crazy though because he put in the $200 to Warframe to get the Lotto Prime, and that's a little silly.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Alright, and how about
It's
you,
okay in
Blinked?
my book.
How about you, Blinked? Do you sound like you had something you were about to go up with?
I'm a happy fellow. I actually got to stream decently last week. Anybody was watching on the whole Doom shenanigans. So we'll be getting back to that again probably this week and whatnot. So we'll see what happens.
Sweet, sounds exciting.
You know, more casting fists.
Okay. And also, one other thing of awesomeness that I can tout out about, I got a very rare Rainbow Dash, in fact. It's one of 1,000 and some odd that they brought for San Diego Comic-Con, and I managed to grab it off of Amazon while it was still on sale. Of course, I would love to show people a picture of it, but my phone's Dropbox is not uploading to my normal Dropbox. So I'll see if that comes up later.
It's a good idea.
Anybody else got anything that they want to throw out there?
I would.
You go first.
I wanted to give a shout out to Vaguely Creepy because he's the one who made me start typing in German, not intentionally though.
Okay. All right, and how about you?
Oh, right. So, as I already told everyone else before pre-stream, I'm going to be graduating this coming Wednesday. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'm finally going to be a college student by the end of August. And I'm now starting to become a digital artist. Ah, shoot.
Derp.
Okay.
It's not my
honestly, my art. I'm starting to be more of an artist, and I probably can make much more creative things now. So, just hit me up if you want some art done by me.
There you go. The guy is willing to work, and he's doing it for free. Hit him up. All right. Well, let's go ahead.
Free asshole. Anyways.
Okay, let's go ahead and get on to little bits of news, the site news here. First off, those of you who didn't realize it, I wasn't aware I would. Oh, anyway, last week sometime last week or the week before, I don't know anymore. It kind of is all a blur. We had episode 100, and boy, it was a blast.
And hell at the same time.
Yeah, it was a blast and it was horrible at the same time. I literally passed out on the couch 10 minutes after finally shutting down the stream.
I promptly went to bed because I had work the next day, and I hated all of you for a little bit. I love you all again. I still hate you, but I love you all again.
Yep. But I do got a couple of quick announcements for the winners of the prizes: the T-shirt, the Season 2 DVDs. That's what they chose, and also the cards. I have gotten them all mailed out in record time. We actually managed to do it about a week after the episode, after episode 100. How impressive is that?
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Considering we have a bit of a bad track record.
Holy crap! Ham Prince.
Yep. But yeah, see, let's see here. I believe I got the Amazon order being sent out through USPS. I also have the T-shirt order being sent out at USPS because I'm not made of money. And we also have all the cards being sent out USPS. Of course,
not being made of money.
Yes, I do have the tracking numbers for all of them. I will be keeping an eye on them. And of course, if the interested parties also want the tracking numbers, just be sure to let me know over email. I will do my best to supply you with said tracking numbers. Otherwise, just keep an eye on your mailbox. Keep an eye on your mailbox. You should be able to see them in about a week. And also, we have a couple of the 100 episode segments, the interviews, the blind readings of the show script, and also the book reading. We have those uploaded on YouTube, and as soon as I can get a write-up from them, we're gonna go ahead and publish them. So if you missed the interviews and you want to see the insanity that is Blinked Mind setting up a blind reading, or me,
great in my opinion. I don't care what anybody else says. That was fucking fun.
Oh, it was awesome, and I can't believe I did such a good job actually managing to sync up the script with the actual video.
Yeah, but you couldn't do AJ's voice for shit.
What do you want? I wasn't, in all honesty, I kind of was focused between two things, so I kind of goofed that up really.
If you said you should have said you're busy. I have a shitty AJ. I could have done it anyways. Anyhow.
But in any case, we also did a reading of the little booklet that came with the figures out. We also mocked openly because of the horrible drawings and everything.
Vectors with so many faces in so many places.
Well, vaguely, not exactly had been edited. I actually managed to play the episodes in a way that they were very closely synced to what they were saying. So it's close, but not quite. You can kind of keep a grasp at it, but at the same time, it's kind of funny.
I was cheeky with some little things I tagged in for AJ.
Right, but yes, I get it. Anyway, back on track with 100. The prizes have gone out. We did also have some Steam games and stuff that unfortunately went amiss, but we'll do what we can to get those out when and how we can, because we obviously want to give you guys a bunch of free stuff because you guys are awesome.
We enjoy our fans when you guys aren't being silly.
Yes.
Oh, no, we enjoy it when you're silly. Never mind.
But speaking of free stuff, Iron Pony Sit-Out. Now, yeah, we had two of we had one for 99. In fact, I don't think we had one for 100 because that one went kind of crazy. But for 99, okay, it was very crazy. But 99, the record is now been set by CMC for 27 hours and 40 minutes. So he has already started the record and started it strong, so he gets a $20 Steam game voucher, which I will get to him at another time because I'm not made of money. No, I'll get it to him as soon as possible, obviously.
Just give me his information on Wednesday. That's when I get paid. I can toss out $20 easy.
And don't worry about it. It's my game. But okay. Any case, if for those of you who want to be part of the Iron Pony sit-out, the rules are in our chat room. And the only people that can be Iron Pony are live streamers. So if you're watching this on archives, sorry, but this is only for the live streamers.
Join the show next time. You might get lucky.
Oh, yeah. You heard it. And also, let's see. Site news. I don't think we have anything else at the moment. We're still working on archives. We're still working on getting our previous episodes up. Well, obviously, that's archives. We're also working on the site and everything in between. And we're also working on getting to BronyCon. So, lots of stuff to do. Very little time to do it in. So, let's go ahead and get on to news. Every week we go around getting all the news, except this time we get 3 weeks worth of news. And there is so much stuff when it comes to merchandise over the last few weeks.
So much swag.
So much swag and some scary stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what I showed Suki yesterday was pretty scary. I don't know, we might not top that.
We may or may not, but we're going to go ahead and start off with something not so scary, but kind of interesting. Target has come out with a specialized Pinkie Pie. This is only
cute.
Yeah, it's actually exclusive to Target too, so you can only get it there.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
And apparently it's called Pinkie Pie's Boutique.
What?
Wouldn't that kind of match Rarity?
It's what her cutie Mark is selling her, apparently.
What is that black thing? Oh, okay, it's just a miscolored balloon. Never mind. Oh, it was like a...
Wow, really? Is that okay, now I'm actually kind of interested in seeing what this looks like out there, because that... I mean, it looks awesome, but at the same time, it kind of looks like they really dropped the ball again.
Maybe
Yeah, if I see one at Target, I might pick one up.
Hey, maybe it's the only one that they kind of messed up.
Well, while you're going to Target, maybe you should go to Toys R Us and Walmart and pick up one of these. The Octavia plushies have finally been revealed, and they are soon to be released.
They're streamer butts.
They're streamer butts, but it's a background pony streamer butt. It's background pony.
Sorry, but half the fun to Octavia is the hair. That just... I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, no, her hair is really what makes her so...
I know. Personally, I'm probably not going to buy it, but the fact is they got background ponies as the plushies. That's still freaking impressive.
That's
So come buy our dreadlock ponies.
Yeah, dreadlock.
Now.
But yeah, see...
Are we going to start singing every little things? We're going to be alright. We're going to start going about Marley all of a sudden?
But yeah, I'll give them this up. Yeah, somebody actually pointed out, the body is good. The bow tie is awesome. It's only stream butt and dread hair that we pretty much have a problem with.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can find...
Starfox fade in the thing, holy shit, I'm going to rape you later. Anyways.
If you can actually find somebody to replace those parts, you can actually have a really awesome plushie for a really cheap price.
Yeah.
What?
That or you could just give it a Rastafarian hat and say some Jamaican.
Great, we're going to come out with Rastafarian and Octavia. Nobody's going to know why in the world it exists.
It's fine, no, drop the beat again, man. Oh, damn it.
Somebody drop a doll.
I'm good.
Alright, now this one we do have to talk about because it is pony related.
Marketing!
Pretty much. Yes, Toy Wiz has started to show up pictures of the Equestria Girl dolls.
Man, that just looks 12 levels of messed up.
I'll give them a little bit of a benefit here. At least they don't look like the prototypes. They look a little bit better.
Look worse, true, but they don't look much better.
They don't look much better, but at least they're not looking like those prototypes, which are worse.
Yeah,
And-
the prototype was
You're going
terrible.
to break its arm.
Another weird thing that I found funny that...
They're noodles.
No, here's a funny thing. They also have the actual ponies in the corner rather than their human parts. So they're like, okay, here's a human and there's a pony counterpart. What, really?
This is what it's supposed to be? Yeah. I didn't know.
Oh, who the fucking dog? I had no idea. I don't even fucking. Wacky Flavor.
Oh.
Why aren't you saying this?
Apparently I got to do a little bit of backtracking here and a quick apology. I was trying to figure out what that email was, but I kind of lost it too. Crazy Matt actually did set an Iron Pony for 100. We did start a 100 Iron Pony, but I didn't get any results out of it because I didn't think I did, but I was behind about 150 emails too, so I might have missed it by accident.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, he set a record of 30 hours for Iron Pony, but considering we were going for 24 hours, that's only 6 minutes after we finished streaming. That's not so bad.
Wait, did you say 30 hours? So six hours?
So no, it's 30 hours because Iron Pony starts when we start the show.
Yeah, so you said it was 24 hours, right?
24 hours and then 6 hours afterwards.
Yeah, you said 6 minutes.
Really?
He said 6 hours.
He did say 6 hours?
6 hours.
6 hours. You fucked up.
Yes, I brought them on the goof.
You have.
You know what? You know what? I have an explanation. I'm looking at a page that is nothing but insurance law in front of me right now.
Fair enough. He wins.
All right, fine. I'll give you. You have
Okay.
your prize. I guess you would call
Okay, DDR Creature CMC shouldn't be allowed to participate. If you don't want him to participate, beat it in the records.
Go to sleep, sing him lullabies in the chat.
That too. But yeah, CMC apparently holds a record at 30 hours, so another awesome kudos to him. And I know you were kidding, Creature. I was just having fun. One other thing about the figure I do have to point out that I noticed when they discombobulated it, there's apparently some sort of club card that's coming out with them too. I have no idea what it is. And apparently these figures also have a DD with them. What that is, I don't know.
Yeah, look, it's behind him. See the little foil wrapping?
Maybe
it's level with her torso over the right. There's a little foil wrapping in there. I don't know if that's trading cards or... I think that's trading cards. There's a little Twilight in there. Yeah, or the DVD.
Well, I don't know about the DVD. I don't know about the DVD, but I know the club card is probably like some sort of weird like kids club card. Collect them all, call a number, trade with your friends, and show how much of a girl you are.
Or it's gonna be like Neopets for Equestria girls.
Oh, please no.
No, please do not bring up Neopets.
See, I was gonna say, it's the first day for that person working that hotline number circuit. Huh, you've contacted the magical land of Equestria. Yay!
Alright.
Like, no, this is like stereotypical. Shut down.
Alright, but just to expand on the dolls a little bit more, because I guess we kind of have to. Let's see. Apparently the dolls are pretty much your typical typical stock fare of dolls, showing an originality. Unfortunately, you got the you got the hair extensions.
Boys dresses in style.
Okay, I'm sorry. Were you guys really expecting anything that big out of these?
No, not really.
I was expecting Bobby.
And they delivered.
I wasn't even thinking close. I'm just having fun with this.
Her hair looks like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyway, you got your hair extensions, you got your bracelets and wrist things and neck braces or whatever the hell you want to call it. You also got the brush, because you have to have brush with brushable pony girl hair.
It looks more like a needler than a brush.
And wings, because apparently Rainbow Dash gives you wings. Okay, bad joke aside, moving on to merchandise we can actually care about.
To say that you had something wrong there, because that is not a doll, that is a devil spawn.
Okay, let's go on to actual stuff that we care about. But looks like Japan has had a toy fair recently with lots of different figures here. Starting off, they apparently have key rings, which actually look pretty awesome.
I'm to import.
I actually have a friend getting those for me.
But yes, for those who can't afford to import or don't want to, we also got That's really a Hot Topic? No, that says Marshalls. Somebody goofed. Marshalls has these.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just hear myself.
Okay, I have to have it even though they won't fit. because, you know, it's canon.
You know, no, you just get a Pinkie Pie doll and you put them on there.
And for those of you who want pony cake but you don't want to make it, now you can buy it.
Yes, it's about time.
Yay!
My friend told me that if my birthday party was My Little Pony themed, he would destroy me. I might be having my birthday party late, but I'm gonna do this just to mess with him.
You should make a 2-layer cake and, like, take the top layer off and reveal that. And he's like, no!
He's like, you just ate pony!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hot Topic actually has men's socks with Rainbow Dash.
Yes,
Okay,
finally.
definitely going out
And I'm
tomorrow.
seeing a wool cap, so guess what? Now you can be even more of a douche!
Yes!
Yeah, it's a vinyl, too, by the looks of it.
And if you need to be even more of a you got the wool cap Kirby.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm definitely going out
you know,
tomorrow. Thank you for showing me these pictures. You've doomed the world.
I'll get the dirt.
It's what I do.
It's kind of cute.
Okay, you know what? Official, I'm no longer calling them wool caps, they're now douche caps.
Decaps? No.
And next, the
Oh my.
4DE Pinkie Pie plushie. This is actually from a plushie company called 4DE that is starting to create these. They have finally started to bring pre-orders for the Pinkie Pie plush, which stands at 10 inches tall at $25.
Are they attached
Hey,
to
send me a
your
link, please.
reference?
What?
It's too gorgeous.
I'm now going to paraphrase Stephen Colbert. Pinky, please!
But yes, they're right here. You can get them pretty much right now. Of course, you gotta wait for the shipping and all that fun stuff. But yes, show accurate Pinkie Pie plushies, and you don't have to commission to get them.
This is a Brony fan base. There is no angst about waiting for shipping.
No, there isn't.
Nope.
Nope. But it's pretty awesome that some companies have took the hint and have really ran with it. At the rate we're going, we're probably not even going to finish merchandise before we have to run off to interview. But we'll do what we can. Next, wallets. Because who doesn't want a wallet?
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get
Well,
me
when
a
I
new
got
one.
when I got one that works perfectly fine.
Same.
Yep.
Me too.
Wait, what?
Mine's on this athletic, so I'll just get a new one.
Yes, I'll be getting that
Okay,
one,
I have
and
no
that
idea if
one,
this
and
is-
that one, and
Give me 1 second here. If I'm reading this right, this is scary stuff.
What?
Okay, apparently this is a 24-piece wallet assortment. I don't know if you get 24 wallet or you get 24 pieces that assemble into a 6 wallet. But
Wait, you have to sew the damn thing together yourself?
I have no
I
idea.
know what he's talking about. These come in packs of 24. You can't buy them individually. Basically, you're making yourself a vendor because you can't buy them individually.
And just like a vendor, you got to pay a pretty penny because they're $191.
empty
No.
your wallet to
Okay,
buy a
no.
wallet.
It's
Yes.
$4 a wallet. If you sell them on eBay for $10, you're making a pretty good profit.
Good point. He's got a point there.
Yeah.
And I'll have
Yeah,
one
who wants to
for
go through that
every
fucking
day.
trouble?
I don't know, for money, for pony stuff, it might be worth it.
True, but I'm lazy, so there's my argument.
All right, next, we also got some t-shirts here. These are from TFAW, which is also where the wallets came from. So, apparently there's a... what in the world is TFAW? Oh, Things from Another World comic. It's a website called Things from Another World. They used to... Apparently they deal a lot with comics, but now they started to spread into pony merchandise, too.
Well, there's comics now.
True. True enough. Let's see. It looks like you also get, let's see, dog tags, coin card, well, might as well go with a quick coin card there. Keychain. Oh, dear world. Just because I have to.
What?
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 My Little Pony diaper.
Oh,
It was fixed by it, too. Oh, the whore.
I was about to say, it should probably be something worse that we need to censor then.
As long as the decals are on the outside of the diaper, we're fine.
It's even worse.
No,
than the
it would
ball.
be weird. It would be worse if you had somebody actually buying those just to have the merchandise.
I don't think about that.
I think that one, you're like, okay, you cross the line.
no,
That's my problem here.
I'm calling it first line season 4. Man, Pinky, your attitude today has been crappy.
Oh. Okay, but let's let's go ahead and we're gonna have to get our interview in now.
Bad taste.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna make sure our interview is ready to start, and let's go ahead. Yep, let's go ahead and get him in here.
All right, yourselves, people.
All right.
Gotcha. Bye.
But yeah, just a little hiatus on news so we can do our interview here, and here is our interview guest, Rob Doing.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Rob?
Not bad. How are you guys today?
We are awesome. Unfortunately, we're a little sad that we lost D-Pad due to umpteen circumstances.
Inebriation.
Yes. But it's still awesome to have you and your incredible work. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the interview here. So everybody else in the call other than Rob and Deal, please mute yourselves. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing we want to ask, your Tumblr, moonfall.tumblr.com.
Yes.
What's the story behind Moonfall for those who have never heard of this Tumblr before?
Well, it's a Tumblr that I put together trying to explore some of the backgrounds and origins and fill in a couple of the blanks left in the show about the history of the two princesses.
So this Tumblr kind of goes back over 1,000 years, way back when.
Right.
All right. What inspired you to create a Tumblr about the early princesses and their history?
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it's one of the aspects of the show that I was always kind of more interested in. Luna was always a really interesting character, even though she was kind of in the background periphery. And once I got into the show, I started looking around Tumblr for other ones, and I read Moonstuck, and I read a couple other Tumblrs that were doing stories, and I realized that it's a viable medium to do some sort of story. So I figured I'd go ahead and jump in and get my feet wet.
Well, it's definitely a very impressive looking Tumblr. I haven't had a chance to really go in depth and read all of the panels that they have here, but from what I've seen, it's really got a lot of character to it. It's got a really good art style. It looks like it's in depth without being like too over serious, but still has a bit of a dramatic tension to it.
Well, thank you.
And I can't remember where I was going with that. But do you do all of the art and story styling yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
I got a quick question. I'm looking at the beginning of the Tumblr. I'm on page, what is it now, 5? When you started out, how much of the anonymous questions that were asked did you have to do yourself to get the story moving along, or was at that point was there already a lot of fan base interaction? Because you had 2,000 watchers at the point I'm at, but it's just some of the questions seems like you had to ask yourself just to get things moving.
There was a little bit of that. Sometimes, most of the thing, I've got a pretty good idea of where I want to go, so a lot of times I'll use the fan or the inbox to either get me started in a direction if I don't know exactly where to go from there. And a lot of times, if I really need something very specific, I'll go in and put something in there just as a different way of using the ask box, because it's not exactly the metatextual asking that a lot of the other Tumblrs do. It's more of a inner monologue for characters than anything else.
Right.
So, I mean, I try to avoid using it myself when I can. I definitely prefer for fan input. But if I need something super specific that I'm just not getting, then I will use it to move things along.
I gotcha. It's not something I've seen like unique to your Tumblr. I've seen other ones doing it when they have a particular story in mind. So there's certainly no shame in it. I just was curious whether your followers are just extremely intuitive or if you have to do a little legwork yourself.
Yeah. I'll definitely rig things in my favor if I have to.
Okay, so you say you were inspired a little bit by Moonstuck. Were there any other Tumblrs that also helped inspire you with writing the Tumblr or the story that has progressed so far with this?
I think the biggest one would probably be the Discord Hooves Tumblr. If for no other reason than it showed me that it could, not only be a humorous thing, but that you could actually get some serious story moments and have actual moments of real drama and things like that in there. So I would say that those two, Hoonstuck and Discord Hooves.
Yeah, those have definitely been some really fun Tumblrs, man. Really a shame that Moonstuck ended. What can you do?
Well,
right?
when it's time to end, it's time to end, and eventually Moonfall's gonna get to that point as well.
True enough. Every good story has to end, right?
Right.
So, speaking of ends, how far do you think you're pretty much in the story of Moonfall? Are we just barely scraping the surface?
Oh gosh, yeah, we are not anywhere near the end here. When I first started, I thought, heck, I'd rush through not rush, but I'd get through this and get it done in like a year, maybe a year and a half. Because I started out, I think it was the beginning of summer that I started, or early spring. I figured, oh, what the heck, I've got all of summer. I'll, draw, do a panel every day, try and get it finished up real quick. But that did not happen, and it kind of kept growing a little bit as I got more into it. So now I'm just realizing that it's got a long way to go.
The one thing I really love about this entire Tumblr is just the art style. It really kind of, how do I describe it? It's almost like it's painted on. What kind of art programs do you use to create this kind of style?
I'm using Photoshop. I've got a tablet that I draw on the computer. Although a lot of the times I start out sketching on a sketchbook and then scanning in line work. But yeah, it's mostly just Photoshop.
You said you have a tablet. What kind of tablet do you use?
I believe, I don't have it in front of me right now, but it is a Wacom Ingress, something like that. Cintiq, maybe, I don't know. Definitely a Wacom of some sort.
Well, I'm certain there are many artists who are super jelly right now because that's all I hear about people wanting is that brand.
Well, I got really lucky. I actually got it as a Christmas gift several years ago while I was still in school. So that has made my life much easier, and I definitely could not do it without it. At least not the same way.
Oh, very nice. One thing I have to ask is, before you started this Tumblr, were you drawing regularly? Were you drawing ponies, or was this your first foray into pony?
What?
Pony.
Freudian.
It's a pony. We'll just say pony.
Yeah, actually, this is pretty much my one act of pony fandom. What
did you just say?
Nothing.
Well, okay, that might be a little bit exaggerated. I've got the P&D project on my DeviantArt, so I mean, but this is like the big pony thing that I do. I mean, I don't really draw them that much. I mean, I get commissions and I really like the show, but I think this is probably be the biggest fandom thing I do for the ponies.
It's definitely a very awesome thing to give out to the Brony community. Let's see. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about yourself. What got you into artistry in the first place? What drove you there?
Well, that's actually pretty easy for me because I know exactly what got me to start drawing seriously, and that was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I was in 6th or 7th grade when that game came out, and I was playing that game, and I was looking through the manual, and I thought to myself, I want to be able to do this. And so I started drawing much more seriously after that, and eventually things progressed.
I kind of have a little bit of a similar story to that, too. When I was in high school, I was really into Link to the Past, and
Yep.
I actually ended up drawing every single item Link could ever pick up on my Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, I think I must have copied just about every picture in that manual at some point.
Yeah. Sad part is I lost that Trapper Keeper, and I haven't drawn that. Haven't had time to draw like that in a while, so it kind of sucks. Still, it's awesome to see another person get inspired by Zelda to make such incredible drawings. How did you did you just start sketching on pen and paper, or did you do colored pencils? How did you grow as an artist? while you were sketching Zelda?
Mostly it was just pencil and paper sketchbook and number twos, stuff I could carry around in school. I would, at some point, I had like a massive 2-pound bag of colored pencils that I would try and scribble some colors in, but eventually I just started sketching more and more and just kept it simple with more black and white stuff. Eventually, I mean, at this point, most of my sketching I just do with ballpoint pen, just because I really like to do it. It's more comfortable, I guess. But so yeah, I mean, I never really moved too much into more traditional art mediums like Conte crayon or painting or anything like that. Although I would like to try and get back into painting at some point.
When did you start getting into digital art? Was it pretty much a leap for the fences, or just kind of a little edging in there at the time?
It was definitely during college. I never really had much of an opportunity to do that beforehand. But my sister-in-law very kindly lent me her copy of Photoshop, just to kind of help out, because I was still drawing a lot at the time, and I was actually in art school. I took a digital art class, so yeah, I mean, once I got the Photoshop and I started learning how to use that, I mean, that was just a big boon to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never know when a simple layer will save you from hours of rewriting.
Well, just that undo button helps a lot. But yeah, I really, there's a lot of things that I don't know how I would do without it these days. I mean, back when I was first starting with Photoshop, I mean, I was doing all my line work and doing all my coloring by mouse, which was a big pain in the butt. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so just like the Photoshop added this whole new way of working, the tablet did the same thing. So now I can't imagine going backwards.
Did you ever try any other software programs other than Photoshop, like maybe Paint or Psy or anything else, or was it just pretty much you went to Photoshop and never looked back?
I did try GIMP for a couple months when I tried to upgrade my OS and my copy of Photoshop wasn't working properly. And that worked pretty well. And I just recently had a more recent version of GIMP to try out. And again, not bad, although I still prefer Photoshop over that. I have not tried Psy that much, although I have a copy of it on one of my, I think I had a now defunct laptop that a friend gave me after he was done with it for school. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, that laptop's screen no longer works, so I haven't got a chance to play with it at all.
Okay, Deal, do you have any quick questions to throw out?
I do, actually, and it's maybe a little more in-depth than you care to go, because I don't want to spoil any of your story or characterization, but I noticed that, from the start, they used sort of the quiet Canterlot voice or Old English speak toward each other, yes. And then as Luna was going through the forest, she lost that as she went. Like, she stopped using we once the question of why she used we popped up. Do they use, in your story, do they use the Old English style of talking as a formality, or is that just basic talk for them? And do you think it creates a wall between them?
Well, so far most of the inconsistencies with the speech patterns is mostly me either failing in my knowledge of Old English syntax, or at that point when she stopped using it entirely, I was trying to see if it would work in my head anyway, if they're just using normal speech. But as much as I can, I'm going to have them try and speak in that older-fashioned way, just because that's how she was talking in her, I guess, her debut episode, as a full character. But yeah, I mean, language. I always like trying to have language play a part in things because I really like language, and I think the way we speak to each other and the words we use are always very interesting. So I don't think it gives too much away to say at some point the language is going to change, and the language that they use and the way they speak to each other is going to change and develop as they do.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Do do you feel your style has changed a lot since you started doing Tumblr, or do you think it's stayed relatively consistent?
I mean, consistency is always one of those things I strive for. I mean, but even in this Tumblr, you can see where sometimes the style looks a bit more sketchy or painterly, and sometimes it's much more sharp and cartoony and more cell shaded. And basically, I'm just always trying to figure out what I can do that looks really, as best as I can, without taking too terribly long. I know I don't have the fastest update schedule out there, so I'm always looking for ways to save some time here and there, while still using work that works. But I mean, yeah, I would say that things have changed and developed. If anything, I've gotten a little bit less in tune with the show's style and drifted more towards my own style. Because if you look at those earlier frames, I mean, it's much more the regular proportions of the show, and they got much bigger eyes. And sometimes I think I should try and move back to a more a style that's more in line with the show, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, nothing wrong with going your own way, because frankly, if you wanted perfect show accuracy, you'd do it all in vectors. So,
in theory, anyway. I mean, I got no idea how to do vector stuff, so props to those guys.
I like it though. It seems to have kind of like a comic style, and as you went, and particularly with your background choice, it has a lot more of a DC comic feel to it. Just the way it's been done, and I find it very agreeable because it certainly does. Particularly around I'm on page 2 now, it definitely looks like it's magazine or comic quality at this point.
Backgrounds are always one of those things that I always try and do better on, because I always think I do terrible backgrounds. So that's always one of those things I try and focus on a lot. And I think it shows a lot of times.
I think the saving grace with having a lot of these be at night or in the forest is that they're not as detailed. Like, during the day, it's usually sharper, so at night you can afford to have, or in the dark you can afford to have a little bit less detail in your background, because that's how your eyes work anyway. So,
I mean, in some areas, yeah. I mean, but mostly my problems with night drawing is that I think I have terrible color choice a lot of the times. Like, I think I get a little too dark in a lot of places, and that's a lot of the times because I'm going back and forth between two computers. I'm doing all my art and coloring on an old computer I've got upstairs. It's like 10 years old at this point, and doesn't even connect to the internet anymore. So I can't just upload it and see how it looks. I'm going back and forth, and I don't know, the color settings of the resolution on my other computer make everything look much darker. So I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Gotcha. Let's see. Got anything else? So just go ahead and pop in. I'm stewing at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go a little bit into yourself. Actually, what started you in the Brony fandom? What brought you into the Brony community?
Let's see. I can't remember how I first watched the show. It was probably on my younger brother's suggestion. But even watching the first episode, it was a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. I mean, there aren't many cartoon shows out there that have manticores in them. So that impressed me right off the bat. And then by the time they got to Dragon Shy, I was pretty well into it.
And would you consider yourself a Brony or just a Pony fan?
I'm gonna go with just a Pony fan. I mean, I'm always hesitant to join fandoms. They frighten me.
Fair enough. And the craziest of fans can sometimes make you question sanity.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
Okay. Being a pony fan, then, who is your favorite pony to be fan of?
Applejack.
An Applejack fan, really?
Yeah, hands down, favorite.
Oh, why Applejack? Why the one known for liquor?
Well, I mean, we share a similar background. I think that has a lot to do with it, and we have some similar values. But mostly, I like her voice actress best.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of my favorite cartoon characters. It's based entirely on the character design or voice actor. and I really like the voice they used for her.
Yeah, Applejack is definitely a fun pony to listen to, and can't help but laugh at her sometimes, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm sure you've checked out a lot of the different parts of the fandom. Is there anything in the fandom that you particularly enjoy, or you have a special love for, or?
I really like a lot of the music. I think that played a big part in me, in convincing me to check out the show, because I would find music on YouTube, and it was pretty interesting, and so I figured it was worth a shot. But I also like a lot of the fan art that you see out there. Some really, really great and really beautiful pieces out there. And I think that is definitely something that keeps me inspired and working on the Tumblr.
Speaking of fan-based content, this Tumblr has the potential for a lot of feels. Maybe I just haven't hit it yet, or it's not hitting home, but it's definitely there. You're doing a great job of characterization, and I have to wonder what piece of fan-based material has given you the most feels, or that you've taken inspiration from for your Tumblr, either of the two.
That is a really good question. I couldn't say offhand. A lot of time, I mean, I'm kind of like a casual consumer, so a lot of times I'll check something out and enjoy it and then move on. I don't really collect a lot of things, so it's hard for me to go back and to review a lot of stuff. But let me think. I mean, Moonstruck definitely had its moments where it was very
dramatic.
I guess so. That's as good as an adjective as any. But even some of the music, like I like certain lyrics from the song "Luna's Ruse." I can't remember off the top of my head who did that one. It might have been Not a Clever Pony. But yeah.
All right. Let's see. I've heard a lot of people say that those were pretty potent, and unfortunately, I haven't read Moonstruck like I should have. I kind of was an on and off guy, and admittedly, mostly watched the YouTube renditions of it. So I definitely need to give the actual Tumblr a read.
I had a bit of an advantage in that regard because I came in near the end of it, so I was able just to basically burn through the entire archive in a day or two.
Let's see. All right, let's talk about season 4 for just a second. What do you feel is the one thing that season 4 should have? I'm actually, I'll let you go first. It's your interview.
I don't know. I mean, I've mostly been taking it as it comes. I mean, I'd like to see more adventure stories because those were always my favorites. I mean, a part of me would like to see more backstory on the princesses, obviously, because it's an interest. But another part would. I mean, another part feels that speculation is more fun than knowing. So I don't know.
Where would our fanfics come from if we could not speculate?
Right. Exactly.
Most likely those that wish that they could date the other pony. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Here we go.
Yeah, go right ahead. You got one?
Yeah. Which of the two princesses is your favorite, either from just a personal standpoint or when you're drawing them or writing them in the Tumblr?
From a personal standpoint, I'm mostly interested in Luna. I mean, she's she's a fairly complex character. I mean, she's got this pretty classically tragic setup going, where she's got all this power and semi-divine right to rule with her sister, and then it's all brought crashing down by her one fatal flaw, which in this case would be jealousy. So I mean, that's classic tragedy right there, which is always really interesting. But in terms of drawing, I don't know. I actually do really like drawing Celestia a lot when I get her right. I mean, a lot of times I'm grousing at her face because I can never make it look the way I want it. But but she's fun to draw, and she has lots and lots of hair.
Okay. After this Tumblr is done, do you have any ideas on what you're going to be doing next?
No, not really. I'm not thinking that far ahead. So it's all side projects with me. You know, I'm always doing one thing or another. So I'll think of something sooner or later.
All right. Okay. Well, one big question we do want to ask: do you have any suggestions for would-be artists out there? What things that they can do to improve their art skills, or little trials that they can try, or things like that?
Okay, this is going to be the cliche answer, so I'll get out of the way first. But practice, that's the big one. If you can, draw every day if you can. I try, but often fail in that regard. So, I mean, this is a case of do as I say, not as I do. But other than, to be more specific than just practice, drawing from observation in life has always been very helpful to me. It's helps nail down form, structure, and things like that. And don't worry about messing up. That's the big one, because that always stalls me out a lot as I get hesitant or afraid of messing up. And it's always better just to do 3 bad drawings and get them out of the way, and before you can get onto your a better one or 1,000. Everybody, traditional art wisdom says you've got like 1,000 bad drawings in you, so get them out of the way early.
Good saying. I've been considering starting sketching soon, so I guess I'll just make them as terrible as I can at first, and they'll be great.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, that does bring up another good question here. What do you think are the qualities that are important for an artist to have?
Patience, diligence. I mean, those are the biggest ones. Being willing to work hard and just do it over and over and over again. Not to get discouraged, because discouragement is extremely easy. My first year drawing instructor said compare and despair, and that's true. I mean, the more you compare your stuff to other people's, you're always going to be better and you're always going to be worse than other people. So just being able to stick with it is probably the most important.
Speaking of the whole development train, what aspect of being an artist do you think you have the most room to grow in right now?
Let's see. Well, I mean, like I said, I always fall flat in my efforts to follow through. I have a lot of trouble getting started on a lot of things, again, due to worry or fear or whatever. But I think that might be my biggest one, is just getting over my apprehension and being willing to throw myself out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly with 2,000 plus followers, I haven't checked to see what you have now, but with a following of that size, people like what you do. So, but again, as you say, it's a you thing where you got to be comfortable with what you can do, not necessarily the feedback that's coming in.
And that's a big part of it. I mean, I like feedback, but I never necessarily trust it. Like even my own, like I realize that I'm completely unobjective about my own work. I mean, I don't like anything that I draw, and I never trust anybody that says it's any good. But it's just got to stick with it, I guess. I don't know how to end that sentence.
Mm-hmm. Well,
okay. All right, I think we pretty much exhausted our questions here for this. Unless you got any more, Deal?
I was going to ask him this last one. Do you have a pony sona, or like a OC that represents yourself? And if so, do you have an example we could look at, or just a general description?
I do not. I never really got into the whole artist or author, avatar, or insert character. I just never got into it. Because I can't ever. Yeah, because I could never make that separation. Like, this is my online persona and this is me. It's always just this is me. So, no OC ponies. Sorry.
I gotcha. No, I used Rock Lee as my avatar for the longest time. It was just the transition isn't fast for everyone, and sometimes it doesn't even happen for everyone. So, representing you as yourself is perfectly fine and relatively unique at this point. So I think that's everything on my end, Skip.
Well, if I can end up being relatively unique, then I guess I'll have to take that.
Definitely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and expand the questions now to our panel here. So, if all of you go ahead and unmute yourselves, and if you have any questions for Rob and the Moonfall Tumblr, please feel free to ask them.
Oh, wait, let me just mention, quite interesting conversation about art and Tumblr about great idea for a backstory of Equestria going on. Entire chat is all about Legend of Zelda.
Talk about drawing Legend of Zelda right off that, and that's what they ran with.
Well, yeah, heck, I like that game. What are they talking about?
Last I saw, they were talking about the magic armor being paid to win.
Well, yeah.
They listen. It's just not as evident as some people like.
No, they do listen. It's just that they're not completely enraptured in the chat. They go all over the place. But okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the silly question out of the way, just so we can relax a little on the questionings here.
Sure.
Okay, party cannon or base cannon?
Party cannon? I don't really get it, but okay.
It's pretty much a joke. Which would you rather have, the party cannon or the base cannon?
It's the base cannon, I forget.
Okay.
Fan joke.
Yeah.
It's a fan joke. Final Scratch has a cannon. She walks around. It's basically like 4 subwoofers that shoot out laser wubs.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the first one then, because that's the reference I actually got.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I am not a good fan.
No, not at all. Not at all. I always enjoy what answers come up, and that's actually the most unique answer I've gotten so far. Usually somebody jumps on one cannon or the other. It's the first time I've heard nobody's actually not knowing the base cannon.
Well, like I said, relatively unique. That's me.
Old school.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
I got one.
All right.
Cupcakes.
I'm sorry, what?
Muffins or cupcakes?
What kind of muffins?
I'll see you, buddy.
That's a big determinant. I'm gonna go with muffins, especially if it's blueberry with strudel topping, because that is delicious.
I prefer chocolate myself. Anyways.
I guess I'll finish
this guy likes AJ. He's okay in my book.
finish the trifecta of dumb questions.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, which episode would you consider your favorite or your least favorite?
Favorite? I'm gonna go with Dragon Shy. It's just a really nice, tight little adventure story, and it's a lot of fun.
What about least favorite?
Least favorite? I can't remember the title right off the top of my head, but it's the one with Iron Will and Fluttershy's aggression training.
Putting your hoop down.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one that hate the rags on that episode.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay, does anybody else have any questions here, or should we go ahead and extend it over to our chat room?
I got nothing. I was listening the entire time I was in the other chat, but I've got nothing because he answered almost everything.
Nothing's coming to mind for me.
Yep.
Yeah, you already gave me an answer to a question I was going to ask.
Unless we really want to ask the one other dumb question.
Well, Suki, then go ahead and ask the other dumb question.
All right. Okay. Chimichurri Changa.
What? Cherry Danga, I guess.
Wrong. The answer is
Yeah, okay.
No, you lost the friendship game.
Okay, I don't think anybody else has any questions here, so we'll go ahead and extend it out to the chat. So, chatters, italicize and underline. If you do not do that, we have no idea that you're asking a question, and we will not ask. Somebody,
because of it.
Somebody just cleared the chat room as questions were being posted.
Cleared the questions.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Creature actually has one that was kind of answered, but I guess we can try to expand on it a little bit more. You said that you were inspired by Moonstuck and Discord Hooves. Were you inspired by other types of content from the fandom, such as fanfics, music, artwork, etc.?
A little bit of the music. Again, especially like Luna's Ruse and a lot of the instrumental stuff. So I would say mostly music, and some of the fan art that you can find on DeviantArt. Although I can't think of any titles off the top of my head.
Let's see. Okay, here's an interesting question from Sonic5421. Just because maybe it actually she has a different name than what everybody else knows her by, but does Celestia and Luna's mom have a name?
Not officially.
Good way to go about it.
Yeah, I mean, in my head, she's like. I mean, I've always made her separate from Lauren Faust. I mean, she's not Lauren Faust. You know, she's not representing her in any way. She's her own character, and I've just never thought of a name that I thought really stuck. So if as soon as I do, I'll put it in there.
Okay, I gotta give it to Sonic. That was actually a good question. All right, let's see. Do you ever live stream while you work on your art?
I don't, and again, that's because the computer I'm drawing on is about 10 years old. Even if it did still connect to the internet, it wouldn't be able to run the live streaming stuff. Like the Flash is way outdated. I can't even connect to what websites I'm connected on. So, unfortunately, I cannot live stream at this point.
Jeez, that reminds me when I was first starting out. Damn. tried live streaming once on my old laptop, old compact laptop, and it did not go well.
Exploded.
Sounds like someone needs tips when he does commissions.
Hint, hint, tip, no, nudge. Let's see.
See, that's not even the thing. I bought a new computer.
Okay.
But now I need to buy a new copy of Photoshop to go on it. Yeah. That's why I was experimenting with the new GIMP programs.
You ever tried Paint Tool Sci?
I think we mentioned this a little earlier.
Yeah,
I attempted to try it out on a laptop that I had been given, but the laptop died shortly thereafter. Right. And unfortunately, I have not been able to find a copy of Paint Tool Sci for Macs.
I will say this, the user interface is much more agreeable, but you being the much more experienced artist, we'll leave that to you at this point.
I enjoy it. It's a little more easy to work with than Photoshop.
I mean, you're probably right. The only reason I'd be sticking with Photoshop at this point is just because I know the tools and I've got all the brushes I've collected. It's familiar ground, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I first worked with when I was trying to do things. Anyways.
Okay. Well, Vaguely Creepy has a good question here. What motivates you to keep going and improving as an artist? One teacher he had said his motivation was to be better than others. What gives you your motivation?
My motivation, that is a great question. At this point, it's mostly stubbornness. Just because, I don't know, this has just always been something I've liked to do, and it's been one of the things I've been good at. So, I'm good at it, why not do it? And if I'm going to do it, so might as well do it well. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just trying to get to the point where I can do it well.
I want a bit of a background on your system. Even though it's 10 years old, apparently it's running Skype better than mine, and I built mine 2 years ago.
This is on the other computer, new one.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this is on the other computer. Not the one he mentioned. Because everybody, sir, you remember the E machine I had when we first started it?
I don't want to remember that.
Oh, it's sitting there on the other side waiting for me to destroy it still. Anyways.
Right. Let's see. Inkpad asks, what kind of art do you enjoy looking at?
Let's see. I like fantasy illustration, the Todd Lockwoods and that sort of thing. Stuff that you can see in pretty much in a good D&D manual. I like comic art. So there's a lot of different stuff, but mostly it's going to be more fantasy illustration type stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Complicated.
Well, not necessarily complicated, but.
I'll say it's not complicated.
Okay, it's not. Okay.
All right, just for the sake of silly questions here, would you rather be lost in a forest or be hamped, or I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be something else.
Beaten to death with kittens.
No, have kittens thrown at you. Oh, I see. Would you rather be lost in a forest or handcuffed by your feet and have kittens thrown at you?
I'm going to go with lost in a forest. I've actually done that one, so.
Who has it if they live in a wooded area?
True enough. Okay, do you have a favorite pony artist or favorite non-pony artist?
That one's always really difficult because there's a lot of artists' work whose work I enjoy. So I'm going to say I don't have a particular favorite right at the moment, just because My favorites are going to be changing so much. Like I don't have anyone that I like obsessively seek their work or anything like that.
Okay.
Quick question on my part. Do you have any plans? I know you're not real big into the fandom, but do you have any plans to attend any conventions this year, perhaps in the future?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
All right, and here's one from CC0 Fire, though I'm going to probably paraphrase it a little bit. Why did you decide to make Tumblr your art positioning of choice rather than DeviantArt or any of the other art or picture posting places?
I actually do have a DeviantArt page. It's actually from the Tumblr. As to why I chose a Tumblr page, I'm not sure. Everybody else was doing it, so okay.
It's a nice place to put your stuff off when you're.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's an interesting format. It's pretty easy to learn, and but yeah, it works.
And
and mostly, I mean, for Moonfall, I mean that's where the audience was at the time. I don't know how big the blog or comic following for ponies is over at DeviantArt, although I suspect it's mostly the same.
It's decent. But you say I'd say Tumblr is better because that way you have a more focused audience and you don't get overshadowed. Well, no, you do get overshadowed anywhere, but it's a lot easier here than it is over there.
Plus, you want to give viewers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a much more focused output, and that's where the audience was.
I think I know what you mean, because with DeviantArt, everything gets shoved into a folder, and they just skim through it all at once. But with Tumblr, it's all in one column, so you see each piece individually as you go down. So
yeah, the format was definitely a big plus.
Yeah, however, there is one big downside about Tumblr. Like, you have to scroll the way down to, like, the bottom of the page in order to read your story. It can't be like, you can read it from, like, the top to the bottom, the beginning of the next page.
That's the only problem with the format, but really, just the easy access to what could be an archive or a comic, it's like reading a manga. If you got to read it a different way, then, you know what, you can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah, so far my only real problem with it is the size limit on images, but that's not too big an issue, I guess.
Okay, Scott Sonic, I'm afraid I don't quite understand the question. Let's see. Okay, Creature asks if you could do a collaboration with any other artist. Is there any artists out there that you would want to collaborate with?
Well, I mean, if she'd have me, Egophiliac would be pretty cool, but again, I think we're a little different on that. So, I mean, I don't know. If the right person asked, I probably wouldn't say no, but I don't know who I would ask. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
It does.
Favorite song from Magical Mystery Cure?
What?
Gosh, I can't remember.
Okay.
And my friend won't tell me what it's looking at, man. I had a joke I wanted.
Nah.
You fans.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a very good fan, so you're gonna have to give me a rundown. Give me a little.
Gotcha.
Let's
All
see.
Gotcha. Welcome to Ponyville. What my cutie mark is telling me. I gotta find a way. Princess Twilight cometh. Life in Equestria.
Celestia's Ballad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I didn't really care too much for the songs in that episode.
Oh.
No, my favorite song from the series so far is either going to be Smile, Smile, Smile by Pinky or Art of the Dress by Rarity. Those are my two favorite songs.
Nice.
True.
Nice choice.
Those are the good ones. Yep. Okay. I don't think there's any more questions left in our chat room here. We'll give them a quick second to catch up. And just one more round here. Any questions here in our panel?
I got Bupkis.
Yeah. Vaguely Creepy asks, do you do commissions?
For the moment, yes. Although I've been giving some thought to giving them a break for a little while. But for right now, I'm open for commissions, yes. And all that information is on a DeviantArt page.
I now have a new question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you feel? How would you feel if your Tumblr and your work has become popularized by more Brony than it has been?
I mean, great. I mean, it's out there for people to see.
It's honestly, that's the way that one is is the old saying, "You build it, they will come."
For how to build it, you press 1.
Thank you, Evan Coster.
Whatever.
Okay, I think that's
It's Monday. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Okay, I think we pretty much wrapped it up here for the interview. So, Rob, I'd like to thank you very, very much for being part of the show and giving us this great interview. That's definitely an awesome Tumblr, and I hope you keep it going for at least a few more years so we can get a full crazy story out of it.
Well, thank you for having me.
I know what I'll be following on Tumblr.
All right, and do you have any quick shout-outs that you want to give out before we let you go?
No, none come to mind.
All right, then we'll go ahead and let you go then, and thank you again for joining us, and I hope you have a great evening, Rob.
All right, you too.
Be safe, dude.
Later, man.
All right,
Ciao.
bye-bye.
See.
All right, and that was Rob Doing. Again, you can find his Tumblr over at moonfall.tumblr.com. Make sure there's a dash between moon and fall, or you can just Google it. Also, you can check out robd2003.deviantart.com for his other art pieces and also for his commission prices.
For the parties interested.
Yep, for any interested parties. And for those of you who are interested, we also have another spot here in our panel because we unfortunately lost Shadowstorm halfway through the interview.
Man, I was listening to the interview, but I was in the other call just to keep an eye on D, and oh, he is not just shit-faced. He is gloriously shit-faced. He is spouting more bullshit than you can even imagine. And it's all golden. A little racist too, but that's normal.
I think he probably had more since the show started, if it's that bad.
How drunk is D-Pad? We're probably better off not knowing, and we're not going to add him to the call.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 18.
We're not going to add him to the call. This is the kind of stuff that, unfortunately, I have to keep him off of the air.
No, he even asked me. He had enough cognitive ability to ask me, and I said no. Yeah. Sorry, we can't trust you right now.
Yeah, this is one of those things. Even I can't even try poking the bear, as it were.
If this was Friday, it was the Inkwell, then I would give a damn. Because you know what I would do in this case? I just wouldn't save the live stream. But this is the actual show. We can't do that.
Yeah, this is the actual show. We gotta do this, and well, let's go ahead and continue on because we still got quite a bit of news here. And I just realized I did not give the show notes to anybody here in my chat room. I feel kind of stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you done forgot something. I was gonna let you figure
I was forgetting quite a number of things, and it didn't dawn on me until just now.
Neil, why do you type these things? Why don't you just say these things?
Actually, he didn't type these things. These were somebody else types.
Why do you? No, I'm asking why he just types them. He doesn't say them because he's got cheeky shit and he types. But I wonder why you never say them.
Because all y'all were talking. It's the hang.
You know what? Yes, thank you. So here's the thing. You know how I butted on Circuit? Do that.
Right, we'll go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. We got other bits of merchandise that we do got to talk about because some of it is just freaking hilarious.
No. LSKM's right. Circuit, you gotta give us, you gotta give us the D, and everybody else has to give us the D sometimes if you want to be heard.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. Trust me, I could probably give you the D. I would probably corrupt all of you if I did, though. There's
you don't know you do you very well, do you?
I take it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Any case, we got this is my mind just completely blanked. I don't know how that happened.
Because you're an idiot sometimes. Move along.
Right.
Pony Monopoly. I'm
nope.
getting excited.
Not Pony Monopoly. No, we're talking about first words.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is actually this is a random merchandise playmat that was apparently found at Costco. It actually has a pretty good detailed map, and the whole idea is to learn how to say words. So obviously, kid stuff.
Very much so. And Circuit, why'd you link that to me? I already know what that is. Tegan wrote it. I love Tegan.
I know, I'm just telling you that I could give him the D, but it might corrupt them all.
Well, yeah, but, I die laughing because I enjoyed that story was before I was even a part of the show as a host.
True enough.
That was just a thing.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing Brony's didn't make that map. Mommy, what's a lesbian?
Alright.
I don't know. I think most Bronies would be legit about it. It's the assholes.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, man.
You know I'm right. If the Bronies will make a legitimate thing, the assholes will make an asshole thing.
Alright, next thing, Little Pony, well, not Little Pony, My Little Pony, bow ties.
They look so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not buying those.
I've never liked the look of a bow tie.
They
don't
just
like
look so
bow ties.
stupid. I like ties. I hate bow ties. Sorry, I don't do a shot quartet. I have no love for bows. Ties.
Well, how about then a suit-up backpack?
Oh, that's cool.
That's not much better in my opinion. Sorry.
I looked
Well,
at the back,
it's-
the huggable backpacks.
My nephew, maybe. Me, no.
Well, it's better than bow ties.
Truth. Not my bunch, though.
Actually,
Well,
yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you with that.
I'd rather wear the bow tie.
Alright, but we still...
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know some other fun merchandise that we have here, we also have the bobbleheads or pop heads that are suddenly coming out now.
I
Yes,
want
the Funko
that.
figures.
They
I
would
want
do
it.
vinyl first.
No, it's not just vinyl. No. You got Derpy as well.
I'm throwing money at it. It's not working.
That Derpy one's really good.
Take my money. Take it.
And also
Why did
you also have the main 6 as well. So it's not just you also got the main 6.
You know,
Yeah, where's AJ?
Great. I'm gonna have to go stop. I'm gonna have to go stop by Fry's out here on Friday now, because I know they get stuff from Funko. I know they get these figures. I don't know if they're getting this line of figures.
I'm doing-
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't say when they're popping up, but these are apparently good images that are coming out now, so they got to be coming soon.
At
I
least
know what
they
these
got
two
the
are.
message and didn't make them G3.5.
Good.
Vaguely, it's a company called Funko.
That sounds like a
Funko.
Korean.
Funko, yeah, Funko,
That
fun.
sounds like a Korean gaming company.
Yeah, Funko.
Well, if you want something that's probably from Korea or Japan at least, they also got buildable vinyl figures that
Can I
are
just-
coming out of little pop caps.
I keep throwing money at the computer screen. Nothing's happening.
I want it. Those look good.
Those look pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're nice.
except there's no information on where in the world you could possibly get these. Let me read the article a little bit more here. China.
I was about to say, there's somewhere in the world they're selling these.
If you don't mind the lead paint,
so we just need to somebody in
If you
contact.
don't mind lead poisoning,
Somebody get in contact with Edward Snowden.
uh,
I was just topical.
Topical humor.
I want that
Da, da,
vinyl
da,
one.
da, da, da.
I
And
want the Derpy one.
finally, in the realm of toys, we are finally almost done with merchandise. They have released an image of the Cake Family Babysitting Fun set. So you got Mr. and Mrs. Cake, you got the little cake babies, you got Pinkie Pie, and for some reason the nurse.
are these
Well-
sets at Walmart?
Let's
Okay,
see,
that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. All the
No
characters
idea.
that played a major role.
No idea. It's probably Toys R Us more than likely.
Okay, because the
Maybe.
previous one had like Nightmare Moon and Sombra and Fluttershy in there, and I was like, I gotta get it.
Wrong! It had
I don't know
Nightmare
how to
Moon, Manticore, Steve Magnet, and Fluttershy. But
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. No, I want
My
it.
guess as to why the nurse is there is because one, she was in the episode, and two, I mean, it's about babysitting, and nurse kind
medics!
Nurse kind of works, I guess. Next,
Someone
for those
said it
going
looked
to
so good.
Fiesta Equestria in Houston, there's a free Derpy promo card, and this is apparently the only way you're going to be able to get this without eBaying it for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, I'd like to go. It's really literally a hop, skip, and a jump for me, but fucking work. So
I'm making a road trip right now. I gotta get it. Oh wait, I have no money.
I just started my new job. I can't take time off just yet.
And I'm already planning for
I'm
BronyCon. And
I'm gonna get a job soon.
Okay, now for something that is a little bit more obtainable and still way more awesome. Who loves Monopoly?
I do.
I do.
I love
Who
Monopoly.
loves okay,
Okay, my grandma was a cheating bitch, so no. Okay, no, she was. I just know that. I just like that line.
Here's a better
Well,
question.
y'all,
Who wants to choke
like-
people out over Monopoly?
Oh, so
Dude,
many friendships.
Monopoly
with
is
it.
my game. Every Thanksgiving, every family get together, I'm bringing it. I'm the banker. Even when I'm not the banker, I still win because I cheat people out so hard with trades. Don't trade with me, you'll lose.
Seriously, Monopoly can like break friendships.
You think Mario Party's bad? This game's worse.
Hey, we should rename it
Such a
Monopoly.
salesman.
Seriously, I'm the silent killer of Monopoly where I'm from. Seriously, I nearly killed my sister before I had to leave her.
No,
Why,
this
I
is
had-
not the brawl.
Alright, well, enough about family feuds with Monopoly. This one is more for...
Actually, I gotta agree with Crimson. We need a Pony Munchkin because Munchkin's fucking hilarious.
That I have to agree with, but I do know Munchkin does have some pony references in one of their latest
I
expansions.
know, but I would like, it's just
Yeah,
straight
an actual pony
hilarious.
Munchkin, yeah. But yes, for those of you who love the timeless game of Monopoly or just want an excuse to buy more pony merchandise,
Another excuse to cause chaos and havoc in your family.
yes, Pony Monopoly is available, and well, not yet. Yeah, it will be available soon. But yes, you can take a look at the figures. You can take a look at the board. It is definitely all ponied up, and yes, hooray, hooray! It is Generation 4.
What happened to Rarity's horn?
Um,
Um,
Ah,
it might be buried in her hair. It might not. It might be in her hair.
That's never who knows?
hey, I want to say something real quick to the chat. If you want the derpy promo, but you want to pay $100 for it, you don't want to drive to Fiesta or Equestria for it, go to their Enterprise Facebook page and like them, because once every couple months or so they do an announcement where they're going to flash sales, which basically means they put 25 to 50 copies of something up for sale, and it's first come first served, and it's like $4 for a promo, and that includes shipping. Like, you're basically getting the card for free. So if you see a card you like but you can't get it and you don't want to spend the money for it, like your page and put your credit card information in and be ready to buy it when it pops up.
Sweet.
oh, that tweet.
That tweet.
And just again, who was it that you want to favorite over in Facebook?
Enter Play's Facebook page. I'll grab it in just a second and drop it in chat.
All right. And while while he's getting that taken care of, yes, Megan McCarthy put out a tweet referring to
Don't
season
talk
4.
like that, mean.
Well, I didn't think I stopped like that. Obviously, I said it wrong. But yes. English me fail. Why?
Because me from Luck, I'm king.
I don't know. Okay, yes, she has released a kind of a little bit of information about season 4. Rarity will be there. Spike will be there. Ridiculous early 90s pop culture references will be there. So, ooh, wait, maybe that's a sign Weird Al is going to be there.
Or
Can
maybe
we
it's a
get
sign.
That'd be awesome if it happens.
Maybe they'll make a reference.
Oh,
Maybe they'll make a reference.
oh no,
to
that.
Street
Oh
Sharks.
wait, no, that movie was '80s.
What about Street
Uh,
Sharks?
Street-
Jocelyn.
I was thinking the movie with the guy that held the speaker above his head, or the boombox over his head. Can't remember that freaking movie anymore.
Baby,
The one
come
who was
back.
doing the song
You
thing.
can do it
trying to
all,
lose it.
love me.
I can't remember either.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
I know what you're talking about.
What about Jossum? You know, from Street Sharks.
Maybe no.
Oh, don't even.
No.
Where's my car? Oh wait, I think that was late 90s.
No, I'm just waiting for everybody to speak in pseudo rap rhythms.
Dude.
Yeah.
Here,
You know,
Good
Here's
first
the
person
yo,
to
yo,
learn
yo! I
references.
am Keymaster G. You know, you're in the pony hood now.
Shut up. I'll kill you.
So you got to admit it. That was pretty much like every '90s show had some stupid guy that tried to rap and be one with the kids, yo.
Puka rap. That's the one I
Okay,
remember.
does this mean we get a Boondock Saints reference?
Same
Please
class.
say yes.
No.
So let's mirror roll.
All right. Any case, MLP press release. What's been going on with the brand? Here is what we got to look forward for MLP. We have a lot more books coming out worldwide. Equestria Girls Comics. Really?
Shit.
Okay.
Equestria Girls Comics coming from IDW.
Okay.
So it's from a good comic solution, so it might be just as good. Books from Little Brown Books, accessory from Fashion Angels, who cares? Hasbro focusing heavily on expanding plushie lines to 2013.
Waiting for an A to go to Care Bears.
Yeah, Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash were apparently the most successful plushie line in Build-A-Bear history.
What?
Ah!
Yes,
Oh!
they Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash broke Build-A-Bear records.
Yeah, no, I can say that just because my nieces and nephews got a Rainbow Dash and a Pinky in the living room right now.
And
Yay.
Twilight
Waiting for
Sparkle.
frickin' AJ.
Twilight Sparkle is coming to Build-A-Bear this fall. And
Okay.
for those of you who are just like, okay, any little victory is good. Currently, My Little Pony is the #2 toddler toothpaste brand.
Pop.
Okay, that's it. We gotta take down Colgate now.
Wait a minute, we don't want to take Colgate. She's an awesome
we
pony.
make holes in you.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that we named that pony Colgate did influence what brand of toothpaste I buy.
So you're part of the problem.
Alright.
Take him down. He's a traitor.
Okay, let's go on to the next little bit that we love. We love t-shirts, don't we? Especially when they're awesome t-shirts.
We're going fine again, aren't we?
Oh yes, we're going fine because we love looking fine. First off, I gotta admit, this is just freaking adorable. I love cheerleader Pinkie Pie. I don't know why.
Oh, that's Pixel Kitty's design.
Yeah. The weird thing is, it actually kind of reminds me of a fanfic I'm reading too. It's a crossover between Bully and, well, ponies, obviously. That apparently Pinkie Pie is the head cheerleader.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
I need the link to that story from you, like as soon as possible.
All right.
Never mind, it's pretty crazy.
Because damn it, I loved Bully.
Wait, we're talking about the video game?
Yes.
I want
Oh,
that very
sweet.
Okay, give me that one too. Alright.
All right. I'll get it to you guys as soon as I can. But, well, why did I bring up fanfiction.net? Well, we also got other
Because he
t-shirts.
asked you to, you moron!
No, fanfiction, not femfiction. I brought the wrong fiction.
It's all fiction.
Anyway,
It's a mouse. It's a
Take
mouse
your spot
corn.
fix somewhere else.
but yes, the next little thing is this is an awesome little picture of Rarity stitching up a shirt.
But it's a mouse corn.
Mouse corn.
No, it's... Oh, no, he's saying she looks like a mouse. No, it's Rarity. Just weird.
Yeah,
art
it's just
style.
a unique artistry style, I suppose. Best way to put it.
Because
Why
the
does
ears
she-
look a little exaggerated.
Ears are weird on ponies. I'm going to say that first off, because you can either they look like whatever the hell they're supposed to be, or they look like fucking mouse ears.
And just
Sometimes it's cat ears. Sometimes they look like dog ears.
Doesn't she look bad?
actually, nah, that's better.
David Tennant.
Oh my god, here we go again.
That shipping, I'll never understand it myself.
I don't get it either, but I guess they got to ship somebody.
Wait,
Just ship everybody with Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash dresses in style.
And all right, moving right along here, we also have more LED shirts.
Oh shit!
Yay. Time for a wedding party.
So much party you can go blind, and you will if you stare at this damn thing too long.
Wait,
Yep. And you can guess which pony is pretty much on every single one of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Who else? What the freaking do? Who would be? Would be Octavia.
But still pretty awesome. And also, here's one shirt I am going to have to pick up somehow. I have got to get this shirt. I don't care what it takes. Pinkie Pie and Optimus Prime.
Oh god! I think it was
Oh
Prime.
god. Oh god.
Awesome crossover.
Yeah, I have to get that because
It's the
I
ultimate crossover of Hasbro.
get that.
Do it, son.
Bro, make it legit.
You
That's it.
know
I'm
how?
gonna. I'm
Dude,
gonna-
they already kind of. You think IDW? They kind of already have. There was a wannabe Optimus Prime in like the second Pony comic.
Isn't that one of the covers? This right
No,
here?
no,
Actually,
no.
this was an offshoot of one of the covers that was made for BotCon.
Ah,
And finally, there is also one other thing that for those of you who love your hoodies need to know. The hoodies are going out of circulation over at We
Shit.
Love Fine. What does that mean? It means that they'll probably bring in more later on. But for now, if you wanted any of the hoodies that they have at the moment, you got to pick them up now while they are still there, or else they will be gone until winter.
It's summer.
They're tired of storing it.
Why would I wear a hoodie in the summer?
Well, I saw the head of the Utah Brony group wear the Wonderbolts hoodie here.
I'll tell you exactly why. Because schools like to turn their classrooms into freaking freezers.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, true.
I
true.
wish
All
my school
stuff like
my
that.
school didn't even turn on the air conditioning.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way, I
some-
actually saw the Brony girl wearing that in my neighborhood. It was quite intriguing. That Wonderbolt hoodie.
All right, and finally, moving on to the comics. Looks like Comic 11 is going to be based around the Celestial Sisters.
Megatron.
That's right. Celestia and Luna are going to be in the next micro series for. Oh wait, micro series of 8. My bad. Yes.
I want
but,
it.
yeah, let's see. What is 11 going to be about? 11 in the air.
It's probably gonna be about Megatron.
Have they released?
I see.
Released book 8 yet, or what?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The book. Okay, Comic 11 is apparently going to be about
Their love.
Shining Arbor and Cadence romance.
Yep.
Do you like me? Check yes or no. Oh, the classic.
And a little Philly Twilight there too.
It's so cute. Where's the DeviantArt for that? I want it.
But yes, the micro series is going to have the famous pony Princess Celestia, and issue 11 is going to have the story of the love between Shining Armor and Cadence. And if you can't tell, yes, I was totally stalling while my brain caught up with itself.
That's good because we need more corn dogs.
Yes.
Corn dogs are delicious. They're gods.
And just because we have to talk a little bit about it, because some of this is way freaking awesome, My Little Pony Comic 8 and all of the fun covers that are going to be coming out with it. It's got some freaking awesome ones. Obviously, a lot of them have to do with Nightmare Moon and Luna for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, it's going to be the finishing arc of this nonsense with Nightmare Rarity.
Yep. Of course, this one right here is just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I call Age of Empires.
And just because we also have to have a few fun ones here, we also got the oldie superhero ones.
Or
Time for Dash to be lightning.
She's the Pink Ranger.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, God.
Is she supposed to be a Native American?
I think it's supposed to be a joke toward the Lone Ranger.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
I was about to say Pocahontas, but no.
And one that makes absolutely no sense in canon whatsoever.
Not the damn slightest.
But it's still funny to see.
The Royal Canterlot voice equals Dragon.
The Dragon.
Dragon Spike. No, it's Dragon Spike with Halloween Twilight and Fluttershy dressed up as the older ponies.
But guys, I think Luna is now a fairy type Pokemon because fairy types are are strong against dragons.
Oh yeah, that's right. Moonblast is one of the moves.
Oh dear world!
Luna's like
first.
All right.
Who's the rock?
Actually, you just got right into the next little part here. We'll go through some fan submissions and suggestions real fast before we get to the videos. Skyrim mod has been updated. For those of you who are following the giant pony mod that they're making for Skyrim, first you had rideable ponies and you had giant ponies, and you had summable ponies. Now you have follower ponies.
Ooh.
So you can have ponies following you and fighting for you and holding all your stuff.
So they're pack mules.
Yes.
Literally.
They're attacking pack
come
mules.
with you.
But in our age, I can ride on cows.
And for those of you who like Sonic Generations, I actually teased Shadowjet with this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
They came out with a mod that turns Sonic into Rainbow Dash.
And Rainbow Dash turns super.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't want to be here today.
I'm sorry. The thing that's making me laugh is just watching Rainbow Dash run around on two legs.
The 2 legs is what kills me.
Oh god.
I know, but it took me a while to finally get this mod installed, but oh man, it really is awesome playing like Rainbow Dash.
I really wish you could just turn super.
It's just a model mod, right? No music change or anything.
No, well, it does some sound changes, but otherwise no music changes and no story changes.
Okay.
That would be funny.
This guy can't
Sonic,
hit
why
the
are you a
rings to
pony?
save life.
Well, it's just demoing the mod. He's not trying to play the game.
No, when you demo, you have to play the game. We learned that from the PS4.
He keeps missing them.
Apparently, yes.
But yes, it's freaking awesome, and apparently he's also working on a version .4 mod of too, so that's going to be amping it up.
Nice.
Wait, is there a classic Rainbow Dash then?
Not yet, no.
It's not good.
I actually checked that. There's no classic
It's going
Rainbow
to be-
Dash.
Okay.
All right, now
Oh,
here's
that's
a
it.
little
This
bit.
is style.
Here's a little bit of shout out to EQD because they are doing something really awesome that I want to get out to anybody out there who wants to create anything for the Brony community. They actually have a tutorial codex that covers everything from fan fictions to crafting, video creation, vectors, coloring, background design, all of it.
Oh, sweet mother of Jesus. Nah.
Yes, if you want to get help and ideas on how to do anything, it's here.
Also, the best thing to remember: practice.
Practice, practice, practice. Can't emphasize that enough. Now, another quick shout out to those of you who like your book RPGs. MLP Role Playing is Magic has released S3, I guess. Season 3. They have
Wait,
released
so is-
the Season 3 source book, as it were.
So is this like tabletop D&D then?
Yeah, pretty much it's like tabletop D&D with ponies.
Okay.
And they cover,
that.
they pretty much have everything from a source book to character sheets to... you can actually download the entire thing, get a group together, and play it without needing any extra materials.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, I'm
Actually
quite
was
serious.
actually was in a group that we used the Season 1 set.
Okay, you know what? I did Naruto roleplay for like 2 years, high detail, helped run the crap. I think I can manage this. So we gotta get something started.
Oh, I know
I
season.
would join.
Well, I know
definitely-
season.
Oh,
one,
this thing.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
the season one was what set was very simple. I don't think they really deviated much from that with season 2 and 3. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We ended up making a Batman ripoff actually.
Oh.
Okay, now here's one that caught my attention, and I have to shout this out. This is something that I would back with everything I could if I could. So I'm gonna back it up.
Another thing by Doxy, because Doxy's a fucking nut.
I got my money out.
But yes, this is a simulation game called Questria. The whole idea is you are the princess, and you are teaching the latest student princess how to be a proper princess. Obviously, you aren't going to have the ponies per se, but you're going to have humanized versions of all the different ponies.
I'm
It's better
sorry. This screams dating sim.
It
It
doesn't. It does at first, but when you actually play it, it actually screams a lot more because you do a lot more than just dating sim here. Well, not even that. Because you can basically you can have her fishing, you can have her studying. You basically are training this person.
So
And-
Persona 4.
I'm just gonna say at least there's not the Equestria girl models.
Oh, yeah, well, no, Doxy stuff usually looks
But yeah,
great.
so yeah, this is not. So just to reiterate, this is not a dating sim. This is not one of those games. This is the
It's a
main point of
princess
this game
simulation.
is you're basically training Twilight to become a princess. You are Celestia, basically.
Pretty much.
Well, technically, Twilight, whatever the name they're using in this
Yeah.
iteration.
And for those of
Okay.
you who are worried about this coming up against the whole copyright infringement, nope.
You want to know why? Because money. I don't know.
Well, the reason is because, for one thing, they're not actually using characters from the show. They're using, they're using inspired characters, as it were, because you can tell that's Trixie, but it's not Trixie. You can tell that's
Exactly.
Fluttershy, but it's not Fluttershy.
Exaggerated.
And damn it, she's stacked.
It looks.
They're exaggerated.
It looks like a ham sandwich.
So much.
We need a step of
Feels like a ham sandwich,
It looks
but
like
it's
a
not a ham sandwich.
It's bacon!
I
Oh
love
my
bacon.
god.
Rarity and Twilight are always super stacked with human art, and I'll never get it.
I won't either.
Hey, I don't draw it, okay?
But in any case, yeah, the whole the game is for all ages, so you're not going to see anything crude or rude or anything like that. It's definitely PG. I think Fluttershy is the worst you'll get out of it, and that's pretty much in every single anime. That's pretty much out there in every single game and anime anyway.
Seriously, there's kids shows in Japan that have chicks with breasts twice the size of what Fluttershy had there.
And they show stuff too.
Is it PG according to American standards or Japanese standards?
American standards. It's PG American standards.
And one of the weirdest and the biggest one is you can watch Ink and Club, and that's not for kids.
But yeah, it's definitely an awesome looking project, and I personally am going to back it as soon as I get a little extra cash. Because I would love to see this come out, and I honestly would love to play this for you guys as well.
Seriously, I would like to draw fan art of this right now.
Do it.
Especially
do
Pinky.
It.
I'll do it. I'll do it. That's it. That's it.
But yeah, for those of you who want to know a little bit more about these fan submissions and suggestions and all that stuff, the show notes will be provided to you in either the archives or here at the end of the show. I will be posting them in chat. Why am I not posting them right now? Because we got a ton of videos that we got to go through.
Huzzah!
So we're going to get our Together tube here all set up and ready to go. Here's hoping it works for everybody this time.
I am not going to be dealing with this. I'm probably going to skitter off while you're doing the video segment.
Really? We're not going to be doing any episodes this time.
Yeah, but I don't like trying to do this shit because they don't like me either.
Fair enough.
Oh, well.
See, it's a mutual disrespect. I don't like
really?
it. You don't like me.
I like
I
you.
can submit, but I can't watch.
Well, I'm talking about a program. I'm not talking about you guys. There's a difference.
Okay.
It's like my mutual relationship with Wheels.
But yeah, at least you got to stay for this one, man. It's Two Best Sisters Play.
Oh,
I've heard things. I've heard things. All I needed to hear was deletion of a 100+ hour file. That's all I needed to hear. And it was like, the rage.
Wait, where's the Together tube link?
Oh yes, of course. Give me one.
Way to
second.
go, boss.
No, I was getting it here. Anyway, there it is in the show notes, and as soon as my... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yes, my Skype has crashed. Hello. Thank you, Skype. Thank you very much. You've crashed now of all times. Nah, don't worry about me. This happens a lot. I've really got to do something about this, I swear. I'm back!
We're back.
Yep, kind of. Let's see. Cody.
So yeah.
Whoa, ink! Uh-oh, that's... Suki, we may need to hang up the call here.
Okay. Yeah, let's hang up. Okay.
I'll host.
Okay. That was crazy. Okay, how are we doing? Better?
A little better. You sound better. How about everyone else?
Feeling better?
Broke fucking Skype, dude.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Anyway,
Hey.
right, just as that happened, I was about to drop that.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes, it was.
Dropping. Bah, 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 bah.
I dropped the bass and it broke my Skype.
Hey, Circuit. I was wondering, can I say something before we start this video?
Still need to get
What's
it.
that?
Oh, there it is.
Well, because before watching it, I was watching a whole lot of Persona 4 Golden Let's Plays. I basically watched the animation from the Japanese and the English dub. And then when this came up, I was like, oh my god, the world is cosmically giving me Persona 4 week.
Yep.
As well it should, because Persona 4 is a fun game.
I never played it, so...
Well, you
It's
can-
awesome.
It's a good game, and it's
fun, but it's time management.
it is a Japanese RPG in all respects, which means you will take time playing this.
Trust me, Circuit, I played through Blue Dragon. You don't have to tell me.
Fair enough. Just giving you... But anyway, let's go ahead and enjoy this. This is Two Best Sisters Play Persona 4.
Yakovich.
I'll kill the share audio here. No, I don't need to.
Of what purpose? Green.
Pat's mom.
Purple spot.
Battlefield 3! Yeah, Battlefield! Persona.
I never played any of these games.
You never played any of the Persona?
No.
They've had like 4 now.
And there's
Not
shit
even
ton of
4.
spin-offs
It's
and
like,
shit. Why
well,
do you play 'em?
I don't know. It might be a spinoff.
You got like a snowman that calls you a hoe.
Because I haven't completed my Japanese lesson.
Yeah, that's really fun. They localize that shit. All right, let's do it.
Best intro song ever.
I would say the first one is the best intro song for that series.
Oh, don't blow in the microphone.
Hachirama-sama, why didn't you do your math homework?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I have to become a Sailor Scout.
Hold on, we got a massive echo.
Ronin
I'm trying to
Awesome.
figure it out.
I love starting
Okay.
Japanese games, seeing battlefield warfare.
I'm hopefully fixing it.
Okay.
Ramasama, why aren't you doing your math homework?
Ronin Warriors, that's why.
So this is the whole game.
I figured.
This is the whole thing. It's just train simulator. It's dressed up with
Sad part is I think there actually is a train simulator game.
Yeah, there is. It's very popular in Japan.
Of course it is.
But it's not as
Then again, it's kind of like the same as Football Simulator for us.
Except football simulator kind of went.
I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
That's me.
He's not your uncle. He's your mother's younger brother.
So I'm your younger uncle.
Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin. What are you so shy for?
Oh god, I think the funniest moment of this is right here. And whenever my sister was mad at my dad, she slapped him right in his asshole.
Here's our gas station. Look at it.
We got gas, we got toothbrushes, we got people to pump your gas for you. Do you need me to hold your skirt, little girl, while you go to the bathroom?
Maybe your cousin can help you.
I
know. Jeez, motherfucker.
Are you taking a trip?
No. It's none of your business.
Get the fuck out of my face. Wash my car.
No, I need a full tank to drive home.
Yeah! Time at last!
Hey, do you collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards? The Nako seems uncomfortable.
What? Why did you do that?
After a word from our sponsors,
Nintendo 3DS. Nice.
Hey, try to watch TV now. Try to watch it now. Yeah.
You're asking for that little girl trying to watch TV.
Look at my swagger. Look at my swagger. Yo.
Wow, the swag is so awesome he's echoing.
Now you got
God dang it. Stop that.
Can Pachirama-sama up in the
Damn it, why is it now I'm having to
I really want to watch next week's episode of Kamen Rider Climax Star Force Wonder Brigade, but I should do a bit.
I heard that one has a guy that's like a giant bee.
You better beware!
Power Rangers. Nice.
Kamen Rider is still more awesome though.
You're
Yeah.
starting school today, right?
No, I'm not. Stop mentioning it to me. Shut up.
I was planning to just sit around on my futon and get super high. Look at your dad, though.
Why are you being such a narc, Nanako? You're like Nanako the narc face.
Oh, Nanako, wow.
Oh, Yosuke!
Yosuke!
Look at this fucking
Yosuke!
spaz!
See you later, fucker!
I ain't gonna associate myself with you first day of school. Yeah!
Oh, can't wait.
You like this new school!
Huh? You look dead today.
Probably because he hit his jank and it was mad stank. What?
Alright, kill gangsters. Just a damn stupid mouse.
I don't want to walk into this classroom and get hit with a shower of fetuses from your unwanted pregnancy.
There's my shit there. I'm starting from the top. Makoto Kusanagi. Simon the Driller.
Okay, do we be mean or not to this girl?
Girls like it when you're mean.
That's right.
I don't even know that you exist, therefore you want me.
Pachirama-sama, how can you be so flippant?
And so does our...
I'm really sorry. I
can't believe this. It is completely
God. See ya. Thanks. Ah! I think mine too. I hope your nuts are dead.
Oh man, and once again...
I hope your nuts are dead.
You
Let's
should
just leave him alone!
See you later, fucker!
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
I'm not going.
Fine! What a mature way to react to a girl turning you down. Fine! Whatever! I'll just leave and become a boss character in 5 months! See you, fuckers!
See if funny a lot.
It's really a versatile phrase.
It kinda is.
It's a really versatile phrase.
We wanted your sweet gams!
Gams.
Holy shit! Quick, eat the drugs!
Wait, what?
Dead body!
Huh?
Dead body?
There's something over there. Oh, what is it?
Don't worry, man. It's
Aw.
a friendly bear!
Are you serious?
I'm...
How is that a bear?
It's your friend!
Oh god. The mysterious bear. No, you know what, dude? Just turn this off
No,
now.
I don't want to.
This is getting really silly.
No, it's really good! It's really good!
What evidence is there that this is getting any better?
Because it's look, it's so interesting!
What did I say?
anywhere with no data.
Why do you have what?
It's 131 hours.
Why do you have what?
Because I played 131 hours per Persona 4. This game's awesome.
Oh.
It's fucking shit. That is everything maxed out in that game, top level. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you
I love this.
What the fuck?
I delete it. I delete my life's work.
He would.
Are you okay?
Basta work!
KO! Police!
Alright, let's go on to the next little video here, which is Amy versus Pinkie Pie.
Telling ya.
Heck yeah.
Yep, we had Sonic versus Rainbow Dash. We had Twilight versus Tails, and now we got this. The two fangirls. Let's all pray for mercy.
Yes.
As soon as it decides to play.
If it weren't for you turning blonde, I would have totally beat you.
Yeah, well, if it weren't for you electrocuting me over a volcano, I would have totally beat you.
Yeah. How did you manage to survive that, by the way?
Well, you ever see Spy Kids 3?
Sonic!
God damn it.
Rainbow Dash! Celestia, damn it. Pinkie Pie, I see you're no longer stuck in that tree.
And Amy, I see you're no longer stuck in Pinkie Pie's plot? Yeah, plot.
Crappy. Anyway, we just wanted to congratulate you guys on the awesome
Yeah, and Sonic, even though you lost to Dashy, you tried your hardest, and that's all that matters.
Wait, what are you talking about? Sonic beat Rainbow Dash.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Dashy who won.
Look, ladies, can't we just compromise and say that we tied?
Well, I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Did you actually think they'd compromise?
No, but it was worth a shot.
Well, your head was in my...
Would you stop bringing that up?
Besides, you did win. You totally cheated by using those Super Saiyan whatever powers.
Really? You're accusing Sonic of cheating when Rainbow Dash sliced a mountain in half, electrocuted Sonic over a volcano, and caused an avalanche with her Sonic Rain Blast?
It's Sonic Rain Boom, and you have no idea how useful that's been.
Seriously, how did they see all this?
Internet.
Sonic ever done?
You mean besides destroy the Death Egg, defeat a giant liquid dildo, fly through an Earth God brain, and kill 2 genies? Shall I go on, or do you feel dumb enough?
Yeah, and all of those achievements are actually canon.
Oh!
Sonic is faster.
You!
go watch that.
Oh, Cannon beats Hammer.
Yeah.
Always praise Terry beat no
Ammo.
She breaks the fourth wall. Yes.
It would seem we're at an impasse.
I would agree. If it weren't for this.
Chow? Oh god.
Oh god.
Send in the code.
Fun.
What's this video called? Amy versus Pinky.
You think you're the only one who knows about the legend of the mirror pool?
I want him inside me.
Hey, look, Sonic!
Hey, look! Fun! You know, maybe we shouldn't get so obsessive over who won the race.
It was just a silly race after all.
Apocalypse.
Hey, what are YouTube commenters?
Exactly.
Well, that's boring. That's slightly less boring.
Alright, next. This is an awesome little PMV. Stop that. No, don't! Ah. I'm gonna burn. Something's gonna die. Okay, and seriously, who added that? Anyway, My Little Gurren Lagann. We saw an animatic of it a few months back. We thought that would be the end of it. It got animated. Enjoy the awesome.
That is quickly.
And too bad Twilight dies.
Can you feel
Okay,
it?
seriously, as ridiculous as anything in Gurren Lagann was, just seeing a giant drill on top of Twilight's head.
Even more
that was something. Talk about Gekido.
Alright, now we
Why
all...
isn't there a Driller Twilight Tumblr now?
Now, just because we have to make fun of it a little bit, Equestria Girls. We actually started getting some fan videos now of it, and we got Equestria Girls Consequences.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
Carl.
my Celestia, this is delicious. What is this? Bacon? Steak? We don't have plants like that at home.
plants.
The fucking face.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Okay, let's go on to the next video here.
You gotta love TRY.
Yeah. Here's the next video. The Adventures of Donut Steel. Prepare for the greatest action pony ever!
The following is a fan-based parody.
I'll pass.
Go for it.
Please support the official release. Parody. Hey, that sounds like party. Sorry.
Boom!
God.
Get ready for the most amazing action movie of the season. With 4 seasons and first one
Duke Nukem, right?
rise to the challenge.
Duke Nukem got it. Nothing on this.
It's time to chew blank and kick bubblegum. Thrilling adventure.
Dear Donut Steel, why does everything explode around you?
Well, unimportant side character, it's part of my tragic past.
Yeah, but remember, hey guys, remember, Duke Nukem was a rip-off of every other in 80s action
You are the tuna to my casserole.
What?
Drama! Truly gratuitous!
Oh, God!
Donut Steel has critics raving.
What the hell is this piece of shit?
Oh yeah! Donut Steel even bringing discord to his knees.
You're kidding, right? Oh no, I have been slain by Do Not Steal.
Feared by many.
Yay! Donut Steel.
It's coming to a theater near you.
Truth be told, I think Discord should be paid with like a briefcase of cash.
So prepare yourself.
But not really.
Donut I heard you like bananas, so I came here to kick your ass.
Insert phallic joke here.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah. Don't call us.
Yeah, no.
Hey there, do you like shirts? Well, lucky for you, these designs are currently entered in the Wheel of Fine contest.
Okay, that's enough of that. But yes, next.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Screw it.
What's some of those?
I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm sorry, but you know what? I don't care what the show staff is writing. That needs to be the next movie.
Yeah. That would be freaking awesome.
Yes.
Steve beats Duke Nukem.
Donut Steel.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Nice.
now just because we have to try to one-up the insanity, here we go.
What is this?
Like we need to do more.
Oh God! It's yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to last a whole minute and a half on this. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, now for something else random.
Informative.
Wow, circuit.
I thought it was funny.
Wow. So does it mean you're a plot man?
I just thought it was funny and silly.
Dancing Luna was worth it.
Dancing Luna's worth.
But Fastlane doesn't get a pass, that's kinda messed up.
Next, the Twilight Zone girl.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound.
The window.
A dimension of
Never
sight.
mind.
a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Now next, for those of you playing Saints Row, you'll get the reference. For those of you who don't, you might still get a kick out of it anyway.
Yay!
Huzzahs!
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Saints Row.
In the actual game, do you fight a dragon?
No, but there is a base cannon.
Well, Saints Row 4, you get probed by aliens or something.
Yeah, and you are the fucking president.
With superpowers.
Why not?
Why not?
Next!
It's because we can.
Why not?
Next for more insanity, squeezing it.
Oh, what?
No.
What?
Wait.
No.
Wait.
No.
What?
Get out of here.
Oh, God!
No!
No.
I know this is...
Oh. I will kill things!
Oh, Hypermark would be so disappointed.
Okay, now to turn it down a little bit, we're going to go for something a little bit more sappy. Still hilariously silly, but sappy.
I love that.
Only a muffin.
What? What?
This is dedicated to my favorite pony, Dappy Hooves.
What? Fucking Google eyes on a goddamn fucking...
Scandal from afar. I feel so sad without you, like the last cookie from a jar. I wish that I
Somebody
could
had fun
tell
at
you
first.
those 3 words and take you on the
That's
chin.
all I can say.
But I can never do
The
that.
road trips are coming true again.
It's like, no, no more of this shit.
So, did I just take some acid pills?
This reminds me of that guy who goes around super gluing googly eyes to the rare MLP cards.
Yes.
I have no idea what gender I am. What I do know is our love will last forever.
Nice modeling,
Love you
though.
like a pumpkin.
If you want to know what gender you are, look in your pants.
Like a duck to a river.
It doesn't have arms.
I would wax you with all my heart.
It's a muffin.
If I had a heart.
I think muffins are unisex.
I got flour, baking powder, and butter. I got sugar, milk, and chocolate chips.
No, but I think they're like worms. Cut them up and they still live.
But who cares? No big deal. I love you. You are as graceful as a pig on ice. Your eyes make me melt like a blueberry popsicle. I just don't know where we're wrong with our star-crossed love. I wish we could fly to the castle together.
What? What?
Boom.
But I'm not a
Oh, God,
Well, to make a cupcake, all you have to do is put frosting on the muffin.
This honestly looks like a cupcake.
It really does.
No, what are we going to do? It is Gmod.
Yeah.
But now let's go on to something that is not so silly and actually is kind of exciting and adventurous. Games Pony plays Light Cycles.
Oh.
What?
Yeah!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Let me wrap up the freaking Daft Punk.
Put it on.
Oh, this is awesome already.
Yes.
Tron, as done by
In-game.
ponies. I want a light cycle now, guys.
Damn it, I want one too.
Just so you know, it's already been done.
That's made in concurrence with the movie. They already belong to a few people, and there's only like 4 or 5 in existence.
No, I actually want one that actually works like it does in the movie.
You know,
that would be a little bit harder.
No light trail.
That would be insane. Oh.
Wow, you suck.
Ooh. No, Rarity, why?
But why would Rainbow Dash actually need the light cycle since he already flies as fast as he does?
Because it's awesome. Now shut up.
Because it's the same rule Sonic has to follow in his racing games.
Because gravity, that's why.
I have a question. Where are the light trails? There they are.
Yeah, well, yeah. You gotta remember in the newer Tron, they basically designed it to where the light trails aren't automatic.
Yeah, they can turn them on, turn them off as they wish. They can also, it's possible for the drivers to survive the bike being destroyed.
Or their bikes turn into tanks.
Their bikes break down to pieces.
I think Bash is gonna win.
Ooh.
Anybody seen the video, ponies that inspired by Tron?
No. Yes, we have.
Fluttershy versus Angel. Oh, epic conclusion. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Mid-air combat.
Joust.
Well,
they missed.
No, it's one of those.
No, Dash. I was
No
wrong.
HP.
Not even in the critical level either.
Fun thing is, it almost looks like an actual video game.
It really does, actually.
Yeah. Oddly enough.
I would play it.
That definitely was not a critical cut, though.
But next,
Generally, they usually get captivated.
next for an actual, we actually have an inspirational music video here. Great to be different, from Brony Dance Party.
I hope I don't cry.
Which is definitely a change from his usual "everybody kills you" music videos.
Man, those are great though.
It was a dark day when I lost my faith. It wasn't the pony I thought I'd be, and it seemed that no one could relate. There was nothing left for me to see, so I took a walk to the edge of the town. The thought of leaving it all behind, when I saw a little letter fall right out of the sky, as a gray mare hovered way up high. Thought I was crazy when I saw her wave, and then simply fly away. So I opened the letter and looked inside, and what was written made my day. It said, "Isn't it great to be different?
wasn't stupid, strange, or lame. And helping others do the same.
These last few years flew by just like a blur. I'm now exactly where I should be, and I know I owe it all to her. That beautiful mare who believed in me. Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful to be exactly who you are? When you learn to start accepting yourself, you'll become a shining star. Isn't it wonderful? You'll become a shining star.
Isn't it great?
When you learn to love just who you
How awesome was that?
You know it's good
Okay.
when everyone shuts up.
Okay, yeah.
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 Well, the rest of you have your feels.
I feel touched in very wrong ways.
Well, that's your problem.
Man, stop touching
No,
yourself.
you see, that's just because Dirk has depth perception problems, so she didn't aim right.
Sir, could you point where on the doll where she has touched you?
She touched me
right in the face.
She touched me right there. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay, move on.
Yeah.
God damn it, Tucker.
Yeah, chat. We know that stuff like that is freaking awesome. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to bring him in. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the next song here while I try to figure this other thing out. We need something a little more upbeat after that.
What?
Lift your spirits.
No, I would drink my own
Drunk D, drunk D.
Drop.
Spirit has been renewed. Oh Lord. Is D-Pat trying to get on? I don't think you can put books in a blender, did in another blender. I don't know what you would call that. Nothing's going on. Just like how I'm not a Deku scrub right now. Oh.
What?
Those moving typography things, isn't it?
Yep, pretty much. And looks like we got a visit
That's
from...
what it was.
Hey, D.
Yes, hello there. I would have been a little more upset had I just not been in this call at all tonight.
Well, how you...
I feel a little bit better.
Yes, why so?
Yeah, I came in the chat. You were all angry. I was like,
Yeah, man, we just wanted to give you a chance to get yourself together here before we threw you in the hall.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Excellent.
Now what's happening?
Oh, well, we're just halfway through our videos before we finish up for the show.
I trust the interview went fairly well, at least.
Yep, I'd say it went pretty well. Everybody
Alright,
got all
good.
their questions out, and the interviewer had fun.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. He seemed a little disinterested sometimes talking to him, so I'm glad to hear it.
No, I was just having a hard time finding a good line of questions to go with it.
But when we got to the part of the interview where he talked about whether he was a Brony or not, he said he's not really into the fandom, so it's not surprising it was a little awkward on that front.
No, I can understand.
so.
Not everybody's a big, not everybody's a Brony fan. You know, some people just like the Bonies.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I just didn't have really a whole lot of time to prep myself, like maybe 20 minutes before the actual show, so I just felt a little awkward that I didn't give myself enough warm-up.
I would have liked to have prepared you further for it, but I wasn't expecting a few eventualities.
Fair enough.
Well, he made it through it, at least, so...
Okay, well, Papa Pony, if you want to suggest videos, you have to email it at bronieshow@gmail.com. We always come up with the video list before the show, so it's not going to be substituted in the middle of the show, but we will take a look and add them into the next show if we haven't played them on the show yet, and they are pretty good. Like this one!
How sketchy, by the way.
Is this... Oh, sketchy? I've been talking with him.
Let's see what you got then.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, this song!
Why am I not surprised?
Because I had to do it once.
Oh, goddamn. I hope Abe's watching. He likes
This song?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this song. Oh, God, AJ, what the hell?
That's a cold ass honky.
Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pink, set my gator shoes. Those are green draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly shoes.
Chat.
It was
I
99
want to go to a
cents.
thrift shop.
Swanky. Funny, I only heard that word just today. It's weird that I'm seeing it more often now.
Huh.
That's the first time I saw it.
Personally, I don't think the song is great. I just think it's hilarious in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's funny in its own right.
Plus, I think the saxophone in the background's kind of awesome.
I would
That's
love
why
to
I'm
play
literally
that.
leaving back the beat.
I would literally learn how to play that, but I gotta buy some new reeds.
Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a comma. This is being awesome. I'm gonna pop
It's like they mix like blues with it and hip hop beat with it. What do you think about
It's
it?
drum pop. I don't know.
Reminds me a little bit of Ring a Ding style.
It's a sax. It's not a trumpet. I can tell you that now. That's a little high pitched.
Saxophone's classy. Trumpet just likes to ear rape you.
Yeah, unless you get a good jazz band going, and then it's actually pretty kicky.
Exactly. Exactly. What,
Whoa, was that? Like,
see, what Matt just said is true. It is swing with a sax. Just like Tank from Cowboy Bebop.
Getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by a business. That's your hella dough. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peak gang, come take a look.
See, so the rap that I don't like listening to is the hardcore stuff that they listen to. I'm just fine with this.
Jitter Jive
In and of itself just doesn't work out.
Jitter Jive thinks it'd be a great idea for us to have a kids bop version of this.
Oh, I could see that too, sadly.
Well, he's not wrong.
granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big air coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes.
Wait, did you?
Oh god, it's fucking.
Oh. I'm looking for the roll.
This is being awesome.
Not a very rich man, is he?
No, but hey, $20 gets.
Oh god, absolutely did.
Okay, but if you think about it this way, that means we'll never have to play a video with that song again now.
True.
Yeah.
So,
it's been done.
Earlier, I found that someone had drawn some really, really cute porn of fetch beer, and I got a little jealous, I have to say. It was really cute. So good on that.
Yeah.
Good for fetch.
Moving
Also,
right
I
along.
really like that artist. I miss him.
I didn't know there was a such thing as cute porn.
Oh, there's quite a few of it. Clearly, you haven't looked around enough.
Moving right along here, Derpy's toy.
Well, this is cute.
Thank you.
Oh, smash!
Well, at least their cutie mark is a repair thing. Aw, poor Derpy.
Oh god.
Run!
Oh god.
So that's what pony toys are.
Aww.
Janitor's all like, whatever.
It's okay.
It's okay, guys.
No instructions. I've never made a toy before. I can totally do this.
Now, I can't help noticing a deep similarity between this creature and Dear Blinked.
Oh, shush.
Oh.
I do see.
Blank Derpy shipping. Make it happen.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm on it.
Do it. It has to be hardcore.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh god.
What the hell?
I think she just went Mario on everybody.
Oh.
And we learned a life lesson today.
Aww.
That was very. That was very. I'm trying to think. Very
Adorable. Uplifting.
Sentimental.
Cute.
Very.
It was cute.
I like how the visual one was done.
Can we
It was like
get-
it was jittery, but it was nice.
Now, as much
Can
as
we
I
get-
enjoy cute, I enjoy a nice, awesome beat and some cool visuals more. So let's get some awesome beat and cool visuals.
Yes.
Now
Now,
what you say, Nero?
Oh yes.
oh guys, do you think we should bonify Mass Effect?
Yes, do it.
It's already been done.
Really? I didn't know.
If Mass Effect was good, that might help it along.
That's it.
Bazinga!
Alright, let video play.
Well, Mr. D-Pad, I beg to differ.
Anyways, I want to see the flashiness. Ooh. The Brony Chronicles. Oh man. Ooh.
This is just beautiful.
Wow.
Interesting.
You guys, apparently you can buy anything on Craigslist. Even your own coffin.
Who's the guy that does laser shows in the community?
That's Laserpawn 3 known as PJ. Now everyone shut up.
He's in the zone.
That was awesome.
Best PMV ever. Best PMV ever.
Actually, the thing is, that wasn't a PMV. That was an intro for the Brony Chronicles, which is a documentary that is being made by a group in the Brony community. They're right now at part 1 of 3 of the documentary, and it's pretty big.
Don't we have one of those
Isn't it-
already?
Yeah, but
Isn't Sabers working on that?
I think he
Yes.
is. But this is another documentary that they're making that isn't. Well, it's not financially backed like BronyCon, the Brony documentary was that was released on DVD. So it's a internet-only documentary.
They had the misfortune of putting their Kickstarter up within like a day of the Brony documentary putting theirs up, but they still got the funding they needed, just nowhere near to the overabundance that Brony Doc did.
But it still looks pretty promising, and heck, they got an intro that could almost rival the Brony documentary intro.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and do a little bit of fun with Twilight Makes a Thing.
Oh God, what? What I think is kind of thing. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I like this beat.
She's got puffy cheeks.
Oh, she's a chubby wubby pony.
And large ears.
And so I'm like, what?
Mic plus pencil equals journalism.
News.
Heavy metal.
Nope.
Shutting the hell up and watching the fucking video.
What?
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 Alright.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
But yeah, it was Dead Rising, actually. That was the heavy metal music. Oh, some people knew it. Sky Striker did anyway. Next, the Juice Box.
Oh, damn it. Not this again.
Again.
This thing. This thing with juice boxes.
Am I gonna have to tell everyone every fucking video?
Aww.
Oh,
That
good.
was
That was absolutely thrilling for me to see.
That poor juice box.
And next, one for just for D-pad, Metal Gear Solid Sparkle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, order.
Right.
Too.
Alright.
Okay, Twilight. This is a sneaking mission. The use of stealth is required.
Wait, then why did you give me all of this equipment?
To defend yourself.
Look, if it was just to defend myself on a stealth mission, it would have made more sense to just give me a few tranquilizing spells, not a rocket launcher and C4.
Well, it's a scenario, Miss Snippy.
Like
Oh.
what? Running into Metal Spike?
Yeah?
Look, Bedhead, this has got to be one of the dumbest things you have
there
ever
is
done.
no need
I mean,
to be
how am
mean
I
like
supposed
that.
to even use stuff for this? How do I pull the trigger? I don't just fingers.
You know,
Hey! Just hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Wait, where are you going? Twilight? Twilight? Twilight!
I'm right here. I just blew up King Soda's castle.
Okay. Next, and finally, the last video before our closing one, of course. Confiscated.
Brass knuckles are illegal in California and the rest of the country.
They've been confiscated.
Confiscated? Confiscated? Don't.
Confiscated? I can't believe this! Those words are from my phone! How dare you! I'm gonna confiscate this water! What's going on here? How dare you! Well, I'm confiscating this, and I'm confiscating your hat!
Sir, do not reach for my hat.
That's Seinfeld. Awesome.
Gotta love Dan.
With a Seinfeld.
Alright, and that is going to pretty much do it for the Brony Show. The fun has been had, the interview has been done, the news has been caught up, and we've got plenty of videos gone through. I'd say it's a show.
How exciting.
So let's go ahead and wrap it up here, and we're going to start off by doing shout-outs. We're going to start off with Unova.
Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to say it was a pretty awesome time. I really got to meet a new Tumblr to follow on. And that's about it. Also, Equestria Girls, it was a decent flick.
Alright. Then we'll go on to InkPad.
I would like to make a shout out to Kenpachi Ramasama.
Kenpachi Ramasama!
And all,
Joe,
and all into the chat. I'm done. Go ahead.
Next.
Right. Wait. Oh yeah, he already did Kenpachi Sama.
Silent. Hated.
Silence.
All right,
Sorry. Usually they're a little more long-winded.
Well, the beautiful people out there, good to you, and to the moron who got his head stuck in a fucking traffic cone, you deserve it.
Okay, we'll go with that. And Deal Grist.
Shameless self-promotion time. I wrote a fic. People like it. I'll put a link in the chat. Also, if you play Black Ops 2 on Call of Duty and you're interested in having emblems, commission, let me know. Deal Grist on Xbox. And great being on the show tonight. Interesting show to say the least, and had our fair share of laughs. And oh boy, D, I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Anyways, good night, everyone.
All right,
Good night.
We'll go on to Suki.
Okay, so just get out of the way. Shout outs to everyone who deserves it. I'm not sure who does, but oh well, somebody deserves it, so I might as well give them a shout out.
There you go. You know if you deserve it.
Yep, and I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to a project that, well, if you were watching the LP yesterday, I went on for like a half hour about this. But
Doesn't have to be Pony for us to love it, damn it.
yeah, but I mean, if you love games like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, pretty much the N64 collectathon platformers, yeah, this game is for you. It's called A Hat in Time.
Very smart.
Yes, and basically they already reached their Kickstarter goal. In fact, they have almost $200,000.
Very efficient.
Yeah, and there's
a little bit gross.
there's still 3 days to donate on the Kickstarter. I will tell you this: I think on the last day, right before I get my paycheck, I'm going to drop $50 to this because I want the physical copy of the game.
It's the perfect plan.
Yes, because it's in an N64 box.
Really?
Yes.
Prove it.
I've seen the playable build,
So I am putting a link to the Kickstarter in the chat.
Clock is ticking.
So it says 3 days, but it says it'll end at 5:07 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So I'm gonna go with that.
Wait, is there a little girl with a mustache?
Yes, Mustache Girl.
Tough love,
They
baby.
blew their pledge out of the water.
Yes, it is Hat Kid's adventures to take down Mustache Girl.
Okay, we get it.
Come on.
Hey, I was doing so well responding. Anyway, going on to Blanked.
Thanks for showing up again, folks. It's freaking Monday. I love the show and I hate my work. We all know how that goes. If my internet wants to cooperate, I will be playing Doom again this upcoming Wednesday. And I'm not sure about RE6. It depends if Renegade is functional or not. If he's not, then I might try to grab an old school game or two and see how that works. And I am... Shut up. Just shut up. I'm not done yet. Then you can do that all you want. Just shut up. I might try to do the Inkwell this week. I'm not sure when. I might do it twice. I might do it Wednesday and Friday. We'll see. Shouts to my girlfriend. Love you. Shouts to my friends in the area. You guys cool? I'm going to go to bed after the show.
Yep. All right. Then finally moving on to D-Pad.
I think he got DC'd.
Really? Oh, I guess
No, yeah, he's kind of going...
It's saying there's a problem with the call, so... Yeah.
Well, I guess, if he gets back before we close up, we'll get to him. But I guess we'll do the final shoutouts on my part. Oh. Well,
he's trying to get it in.
Well, I don't know. We're all good here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a bunch.
There he is.
And it dropped.
Oh, there you are, D.
You good, D?
D?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Time for your shoutouts, man.
The shoutouts. Well, mostly thank you everyone for coming up again. I have to thank Circuit and Deal Grist for taking over the interview for me. I wasn't sure how that one was going to go, mostly for his sake. And after that, I just apologize for not being here.
Oh, my beloved subject.
Okay.
That, yes.
Yes. All right. And that's a great shout out from D. And let's go ahead and finish off with my shout outs. First up, I'd like to thank every pony out there that joined us for the show. Remember that we are here every single week, every single Monday. We're going to be here for another 100 episodes. So help me, Bob. So, in any case, be sure to tune in be sure to tune in every single Monday unless there's a holiday or for some reason we are indisposed, such as BronyCon. Obviously, no episode that week. Otherwise, also be sure to tune in for Sundays for Circuits Let's Play. Also tune in Wednesday for Blanks Let's Play, and be sure to just keep an eye out on our general on our social networks, Facebook, Flankbook, Ponysquare, .net, Twitter, and also Steam. Steam's the big one because if we do something random, such as random anime, random cartoons, or Blank decides to do one of his Inkwells, that is going to be the best way to find out that it's happening. Other than
I still have a Tumblr. I'll put the link when I start caring.
And also, we might try to get Deal Grist to start sending emails when we have big events like that going on. If we can get in touch with him at the same time. Of course, it's not a promise, it's a hope. It's a hope, it's not a promise. Also, be sure to subscribe to Deal Grist's weekly newsletter for the Brony Show. For everything that we're doing inside the show, a sneak preview of what's coming on the next Monday, and also all the fun that we have, and maybe even some few contests. It's a great way to get in touch with the Brony Show and also know what we're doing every single week, or at least hopefully doing every single week. Also, I'd like to remind you that we have a website, and on said website is thebronyshow.net. Obviously, we have the forums. Post on the forums, chat on the forums. We do have a forum moderator making sure that everything is kosher and safe and that he is keeping things going. That is CMC, our great forum moderator. So be sure to say hi to him and also give the forums a little bit of love. Also, I want to give a big shout out to our great guest, our wonderful guest, Rob Dewing, and his Moonfall Tumblr. It was definitely a great interview and it was an awesome Tumblr. If you have not subscribed to it, I highly recommend you do. Obviously, website is simple, moon-fall.tumblr.com. And
just type it in Google.
Yep, just Google it up. And I believe it pretty much covers it. So,
I do have one statement.
Yes.
I can't stress.
Yes. So now it is time to wrap things up the way that we all know and love. the reading of the chatters. All of you stuck all the way to the end. Some of you for Iron Pony, some of you because you love the show, and some of you because you wanted to watch the Oatmeal Galore after party with Crimson. Why? I don't know, but obviously all of you are here for a reason. All of you are here for a reason, so let's go ahead and give you your acknowledgement. You have AJ23, Aquaplane, Archer, Sea Dark Wolf, Chomper Fan, Cold Dust, Crazy Captain, Crimson the Wolf, Sarcasm, Daring 13, DDR Creature, Dreamcaster, Fatal Taco, Fearin 12, Hex Savior 99, Inkpad the Great and Penniless, June Ninja, Jitter Jive, Johnny Brony, Kalazi 5, Christo 2010, LSKM 14, Microchip 1, Mike Nice, Nate B1234, Papa Pony, Penumbrum, Platinum 156, Ralada, Raven's Agony, Ruth Nick, Chickens Panku, Samas Chinsun Chan. I don't care. Seth the Wolf. Well, I could probably pronounce that if I really tried, but I don't want to. Seth the Wolf, Silent Blast, Geist Striker, Slide Plex, Sonic 5421, Spike the Magic Dragon, Star Fox Fan 11, Zero TD, The Suki-sama, T-Dog, Unova Brony, Vaguely Creepy, Yay Forms, and Zeke X Cry.
So, like, this
And also CC Fire says, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? And all that junk. Alright.
I'm gonna get shit with Derpy now all of a sudden just because that random animation.
Anyway, to finish us off, we have Super Twilight 64 playing us off. And it's a lot more ridiculous. It's a lot more ridiculous than you can imagine. But then, anyway, be sure to tune in to keep an eye out on our YouTube channel. Also, Brony Show for our 100 archives, and also for episode 101 archives.
Cool.
And here we go.
Oh.
Dear Princess Celestia, here's what I learned today. Coming out of the old library, which is happy
Your audio.
My bad.
You'll find books of all kinds of that I can guarantee. Everything's so tiny and neat. Every book should have stopped to complete. Spike the rest in her thoughts, but only with lots of easy words. Cause he's dumb. If you've seen all the books that she's read, she is an egghead. She never had friends, just lived in pens, spent time studying instead. She thought it would all go downhill when she was in Ponyville. These crazy moves made her busy, and there she's stuck. They're insane every single day. They drive her up the wall. She could never read or concentrate at all. She writes to Celestia about what she's learned. If the letter didn't show, she'd be concerned. She's the brains of the team. Follow her strict regime. If things don't go as planned, she'll overreact. Under stress, she can't work, and she's kind of a jerk.
What are you
If she
doing here?
can't understand, she'll burst into
What the
flames.
fuck, dude? This dude was on.
Hey, come on. We got a song playing here.
Try she might, just wasn't right, and that magic took its toll. But thanks to a sonic rain moon that shook up the whole testing room, she got a lift and found her gift of great magic. Cutie Mark, she helps every single Billy when they're off task and silly. Solver of crime, traveler of time, making checklists in her sleeve. Her job as an organizer is actually fun for her. Much better than way back when a Canterlot kindergarten. A pony that is prompt and on time, there's no doubt. Whenever a deadline's missed, it freaks her out. Jumping to conclusions that are usually wrong. She gets even crazier than Tara Strong. Even if she's sat down, she will not get pushed around. Make a threat to her friends, she will buck you up. Her power is not a trick, element of magic. Together, in the end, they can save the day.
Loved it.
And I think